But it was like 7 times, like the RAM.
There we go.
Ridiculously.
Now we got it going.
But that Unity software takes.
That looks like a full screen. This anyway does.
I have 2 terabytes of space. Between all of her software that's just got.
Because you got your gaming computer a year ago, or 6 months ago. This I had fun putting this together today. This is one of my presents.
That for you.
My mother. Yeah, it's Scorpion. Let's see here. Can I change cameras?
Is it robotic and moves on.
No, but it is
Posable.
Posable.
Is that going to be something we face?
You'll have to see.
Not as far as you know.
Let's see here. I have all these cameras.
I don't like people outside the group.
Who was outside the group? Oh. Like, I gave ideas, but I'm inside the group. Oh, wait.
Oh, there's my camera. Hello. Let's see. Yeah, I got a better camera.
Nice.
I got a better camera. Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, homebrew, mechanized, Scorpion.
Wow. We'll see. No, he's encouraging me at this. I already have the idea. He's just encouraging the idea, which I appreciate.
Actually, I might.
All right. Where do you guys come up with this hag thing?
I don't know, broom.
Yeah, they seem like very nice people, just doing their jobs.
You know,
in the middle of a frozen wasteland, in a haunted temple.
Like, there are no women in the world that also carry brooms. Maybe
to a haunted temple in the middle of a frozen wasteland. No.
Maybe they're
sure.
part of the temple cleanup crew.
As a female character, I'm pretty sure I would do that.
Well, seems like we need to patch some folks up before we go squaring off with anything, whether it be the ladies or
It's
the
too
what's
late.
behind.
We've already turned a corner. I don't think it's going to take up there.
I'm pretty sure we're
Back it up.
committed at this point.
Back it up. The scene from Ant-Man.
Well, back it up into the lightning bolts. That's an awesome idea.
All right.
Just back it up.
Everyone's here but Glenn. Glenn's grabbing food. Let's go ahead and run the intro. Let's run the intro. Everyone's favorite.
Got to watch his intro because if he gets really devious, one of those characters might be gone.
They don't really line up with our group.
When they'll show up and they'll each have an X on them.
Yeah.
I did have fun. For those of you that follow my channel, and I know you all do, don't lie.
Hey, how was your third subscriber?
Your intro was really good, I thought.
Yeah, the intro to this one. Oh, look at the home for holidays. I didn't change my screen here. I wonder if I can do that on the fly.
So has anyone watched the Wheel of Time thing on?
I have not yet.
Yes.
Is it any good?
I enjoyed it. I am not a book fan. I'm a casual book fan. He's working his way through the books currently, so I am not upset at really any of the changes they made. The COVID shutdown really screwed them over, though. I will say, the editing in the last episode could have used some help. Like they could have used another 6 months of post production to get stuff up and the spec, but it was good enough. I mean, it was a fun season. I'm excited to see what comes next.
Well, I'm in the middle of Winterheart I'm probably rereading it for the third time.
Winterheart. Which book's that?
8 or 9, I'm not sure which.
Okay. I've got like 2 chapters left on book 5.
Lord of Chaos?
Is that what it's called? No, it's like Fires in Heaven.
Okay, Lord of Chaos.
Lord of Chaos is the next one. I've got a hold on that ready to go.
Here's a new intro I made for a different video. So I had fun with that. And then the outro. But I liked putting the Christmas gear on the logo.
Sure.
I think if you were retired, how much more time you could go.
No doubt. Give me a couple years.
He's working on it.
I'm getting there. All right.
It's just the tip of the iceberg, man.
Okay. I think we can go ahead. We can do the recap, right? Recap. So, when last we met, the person that wasn't here probably knows it the best. Because he studied the set game session and watched the recap twice. We were in the Amber Temple. And we had met Vilnius. We just beaten the golem, the stone golem, and we pushed our way in to meet this guy that was in the lecture hall. I activate this real quick. Oh, that's not what I want. This one. And you guys are still here, but that's not where we're at. And so you're in here and you battled the stone golem. You met this guy that was in the lecture hall, and he didn't really want to help. He wanted you to clear the place before he left. And he said, well, did you kill the flame skulls? And you said, what flame skulls? And that's about when you get hit by a fireball. And you had this whole hide and seek game of battling the flame skulls. Eventually, Katoda put from his robe of useful things that he has, he put an iron door over the hole that they were coming out of, sealing him in the room they were coming out of. And at that time, we said, Strider said, I really feel like we should go this way. And Vilnius says, no, we need to go the other way. You guys didn't trust Vilnius, rightfully so. You followed Ruckus, and you found a temple with 3 sarcophagus that had 3 different gifts in it. We have the details somewhere. I don't want to get into them. One of which was Ruckus was really enticed by the potential charisma spike. But ultimately you decided to hold off, as you suspect there might be many more options other than these. And Vilnius then led you to where he thought it was, which is the very room in which we believe those flame skulls are coming from. And you went down the stairs, and we talked about this 40-foot stone statue whose face was void. Wasn't just dark or black, it was like nothingness, void. And as you guys got down onto the main floor, you got hit by chain lightning, and 4 of you were zapped pretty good. As we jumped into the Amber Temple, activate 2nd floor. You rushed around the corner, and in this hallway is where you saw your reflections, and they were all going, no, go, leave, get out of here. And as you round the corner, that's when you saw the 3 women with their brooms.
Those plain old women.
Plain old women. You know, they look pleasant enough. We give them a good look.
We're the ones trespassing.
What humble souls.
Looks can be.
Oh, one thing that is glaringly obvious as you look at them is, if they had cold weather gear, they're not wearing it now. Hark.
He's Harold the Angel and he's singing.
We were just doing.
Herald angels sing.
We were just doing the recap, which I'm sure you've watched the video and watched the recap, so you're all caught up anyway. Yeah.
We're in the temple and we were going to beat up the...
You round the corner and you see these three women. Three women. I guess one thing that isn't in the picture is one of them is holding a hat, a wide brim, pointy top hat.
Oh, well...
No. It's good for keeping the snow off your shoulders. Seriously.
It's just a party hat.
It's a party hat, exactly.
What have you been drinking?
Just water. So far, got peach wine for later.
Someone gave me cocoa truffle.
I dare you to only have one piece of April's Fantastic Fudge.
I dare you to only have one of those cocoa truffles.
Those are good. I've had them before.
I'm on number 2. Anybody else want any?
Not at this moment. So anyway, and as you run, I think I told you, you hear him saying, "Open sesame!"
Sesame.
Open sesame. No, it's open sesame. Open sesame. No, Corrine, you have to say, "A la peanut butter sandwiches." And they keep doing this, and as they do, the door kind of flashes, and you're going, that kind of tickles, and well, what should we try next?
The door said that?
No, the door did not say that. One of the girls said that.
Oh. Okay.
And so then you round the corner. And you kind of hear them saying this, kind of bickering amongst themselves as they seem to be trying code words to get in the door. Varinka and Vilnius are around the corner. So, Varinka, you see this.
I put my hands out, try to back everybody up, stop them from coming around the corner. And then, who was the other person?
Vilnius.
Oh, yeah.
And he looks and he says, "What are you talking about? We need to go." There's 3 women.
Yeah.
Where's
I just whispered to him, you know what I'm going to whisper to him. Ain't no 3 women just going to be sitting here in regular clothes with brooms.
You
with
back
all this dust around.
You back around the corner. Right? That's what you do, right?
Yeah. And then I alert everybody else, and I'll ask you a question, my perceptive friend. Do you see any footsteps around the corner from those 3 ladies?
That's the perception of.
As you're looking at the ground, you're
I
standing
would look
ground
too,
for.
and I assist him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Roll with advantage.
19. Oh, you want me to roll for perception?
Yeah.
Or investigation or what?
Oh, natural 20 can give you more than
Well, that's my passive is 19.
Yeah.
I get a.
With your passive perception, you know that it's cold in here. It's dark. the walls are really reflective.
I get a +9 for.
Go for it.
But you said it was dusty and everything else, right? Frosty.
Frosty.
A natural 1.
A natural 1.
+9 is 10.
He's still straightening his beard after that electric shock. He's seeing stars and
That was your advantage?
I rolled a natural 1. +9 is.
Did
10.
you roll with advantage? Then?
Oh. Shit!
No, you didn't roll another.
It does look like
Wow.
2 natural 1s?
Wow.
Your eyeballs fall out.
2 different
These dice need to go to dice jail.
Yeah, okay.
2 natural 1s.
Maybe I should roll them together. A 1 and a 9.
You got 3 1s out of 4.
Wow. You were really reverse polarity.
As the stars are going off in your eyes and your head, you turn to the wall and you see your own reflection, and it's totally got you distracted as it's saying, mouthing to you.
Go back.
I have rolled.
All right, so we don't see
I'm not
it.
rolling any dice tonight.
The spirit of Eeyore is with you.
And I'll alert everybody that there's three women that look suspiciously like women with broomsticks. They're not wearing any cold weather gear.
Winky hat.
Yeah, there's one with a pointy hat. I think you know where this is going. How do we want to proceed?
Vilnius is.
They're trying to get into the door.
That's where we need to go, guys. What we're looking for is
offer to help
behind
them.
that door.
I'm not opposed to that, but I think we need to understand this is a very dangerous situation.
You guys are wasting my time.
Vilnius wouldn't do that.
You're right. He's a scaredy cat.
He's a scaredy cat. But yeah, I mean, let's go, but let's not be hasty about it.
Like saunter around the corner and
Well, Vilnius, he's the guy we found here in the lecture hall, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does he know who they are?
He looks at you.
Hmm?
Mr. Smooth and Sexy. There are 3 women. This is right up your alley. Go sweet talk them.
All right.
Yeah. So you.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you.
does he know these women?
He doesn't have to.
I was trying to ask Vilnius yet, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know who these people
You
are.
work here. Don't you know that?
I don't work here.
You were killed.
I'm an adventurer just like you are.
Really?
Have you not seen
Is he an
him?
adventurer just like us?
Well, not exactly, because you see this disease I have? Stay back. I'm here to get this. I need to cure my disease, and then take this cure home to save my poor daughter who's also dying of this. She's gonna die unless I find a cure for this. Please help her. Help me help her. As you see, half his hair is missing, boils all over his scalp.
And you think the answer is in that room?
I know it is.
Because
The gods, the god of that, god of pox. No, seriously.
Okay. So he's talking.
Yeah.
I know about. As you look at me, I'm cut up. I'm hurting.
I'm hurt too. I'm about half down.
I'm all right.
Yeah, 44 out of 75.
I think somebody's not been touched.
Oh no, I'm down.
Fekri.
Dented.
The Battle of the Golem left Strider cleaned up.
It's
Fekre, Fekri, Queen of Poxes, has guided me here. She's calling to me just on the other side of that door.
Okay.
You tell. I'll go with you if you want. Just tell them you've got the sick person that needs to get in there.
Hey, all right. We're going with charm,
All right.
not boils.
I want to get healed up.
You do.
You have the.
Irina's
that
down
perk
to her
and you can do it.
to her last health point. Irina?
Well, we need
Yeah.
to. We should.
But it takes 10 minutes too.
I've got.
Oh, the prayer
Cure
healing
wounds.
takes so long?
Yeah, prayer of healing, 2d8 plus 5, but it takes 10 minutes.
8 plus 5.
Ruckus, what do you do?
I've been shoved out there, so
Yeah.
I'm putting on the charm. Excuse me, ladies. You need some help with that door?
So at first, Corrine said, "Knuckle smack, shoo away this intruder," and the broom kind of stands up on its own and it starts sweeping you away, right? And not attacking you, but kind of shooing you away. And how do you react?
Fantasia.
Yeah.
Brooms are
I
animated.
cast my mage hand to grab the broom.
And then you kind of see it flopping all over the place.
Try to push it to the side.
And then
And also, excuse me, ladies, I was offering to help.
And then one of them looks at him and goes, Lorraine, maybe some help is warranted at this point. Fine. Knuckle bash. And the broom probably shakes him. Your hand slips off and it comes forward, comes back to her side. And she kind of lays it down.
Who's trying to talk us out of these or not?
They're totally witches, but we're just trying to
a little
be nice,
slightly more
blow 'em up
stately
right
one of the three, and says, oh yes, you could be our you so gallant. Perhaps you could help us open this door. We don't seem to be able to figure out how to get in.
I can
And the other two
certainly
kind of roll their eyes and say, fine, Nala, have your
You
way.
tried the doorknob.
Would you like to join them?
We're letting
I
you
would
know.
also
I don't know where I am in all this.
Well,
You're back
Way
on the corner of
back
the rest of
around
us.
the
you
Do we have a thief?
where's your Cotello? You're right there.
No, we don't have a room.
Rogue.
I am pretty good with thieves' tools if we want to try to lockpick. But
But no, sure. Why wouldn't we all be there?
Because Varinka has pushed you back and said, stay back. At that, plus you've taken, some of you have taken a large amount of damage.
I want to get a heal.
that is
I mean, if we're not doing this, if we're going to move forward, yeah, I'll wait my turn.
And no, as you guys are talking in the back, but you can kind of overhear this.
That's a pretty good idea. How are we going to do it?
Ruckus,
so
can you help? Is there anything you could do to help us get through this door?
I can give it a try. Incidentally, a friend of mine believes that there's a cure for some sort of pox disease
Pox disease.
behind this door. Is that have you heard such tales?
Well, this is the Amber Temple. I'm so sure there's all sorts of godly gifts that could be in here.
And what are you looking for behind this door? And I'll make like I'm looking at the door. I'm sort of sizing it up, but I'm also
We are servants of Strahd, and our society serves at his bequest, and me and my sisters here have become downtrodden, and seek to increase our abilities such that we can serve Strahd at a higher capacity, and raise amongst our ranks in our sisterhood. And so we believe some of that could be gained by searching this temple. And here we've made it to this door, and we can't get in. Perhaps you could help.
Well, I might be able to. It might be a bit noisy, but
Oh, by all means.
let me give this a try. So I'll make a big production of waving his arms and hands around.
So where do you stand?
That's good where I am.
So 20 feet away?
Yeah. And then
It's 13, 15 feet.
I'm really concentrating on the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will cast knock on it.
Okay.
So if it's got a mundane lock, it would open. If it's an arcane lock, it will be suspended for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it makes a loud knocking noise if you heard from 300 feet away.
Yeah. So with knock, you can see that briefly the door shimmers in electric energy before it opens up.
And I will give a little bow. And yeah.
Do his best Vanna.
That's right. Ladies?
And Corrine walks right up to you and says, "Oh, you're my hero." Hello. And Maria goes, "No, he's my hero." As they both take one of your arms. "You're so powerful. Can you teach us how you did that?"
Oh, I might be able to. Tell me about your colleague. You mentioned you were working on your special abilities. What have you learned so far?
Yeah, and as you do that, as you're talking about that, you all get to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come flying out, throats, throwing down fireballs.
Oh, crap. Where's skulls were coming from?
All of us in the back, or
No, just these four.
Oh.
What check am I doing?
Dexterity saving throw.
17 plus 2, 19.
19 is
And
good.
The bow was well timed.
Yeah, right. Nice.
All right. Do.
The ladies are going each other. Oh, shit. Sorry.
That's a lot of dice.
10, 20, 35. Half of 35 is 7. You take 17 points of damage.
Damn.
Yeah.
5.
Ah! And the one in your left arm just faints in your arm. Oh, passes out.
Did he hit you with a fireball?
I don't know. What was it?
Fireball.
Oh, okay.
35.
That's what they do.
And you hear the other two shout, "Close it, close it, close it!" and as Maria and Nala rush to Corinne said, and I guess we need initiative right off the bat.
Well, I would have heard this.
So let's before we start that, can we do some things? Like,
No.
While they were talking,
You can do that.
I didn't interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt while you
Okay.
guys were talking.
All right.
I was going to
Depending what it is, I'll let you.
I was going to take a potion of healing if we weren't going to figure out some sort of
Okay.
healing.
You
Because that
can
was why I wanted
right.
to stop the whole
You hear him do the knock,
talking,
and you pop a healing potion. All right.
Well, I mean, I was going to discuss with them
Mhm.
right in the 3 minutes that he was talking with
Yep.
them.
Fair enough.
What are we going to do? I'd like to. I've got a potion I can take. It's my last potion. But if you guys got something we can do as a group, now's the time. Because this
At least probably
kill.
take a quick break
It-
to
no.
actually
You
recharge.
can't take a break.
That's fine. Because you don't know this is going to happen.
Yeah.
You can begin your break, but it's not going to happen, right?
Yeah,
Did
but no, I would be pushing for a short rest instead of using our consumables. Not knowing a fireball was inbound.
I don't think we can wait because they were going to be doing something. Like they were either going to get in before we got in there, so we can't we can't wait a half an hour or an hour.
Please tell me what you're doing before you make your rolls.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you said roll initiative, right?
Oh no! I didn't. I meant for Ruckus. And
Never mind. Discard that terrible low roll.
All right, Will. Ruckus, what'd you get?
12.
12. And
Well, the rest of us didn't have to.
no,
Not yet.
not yet.
Well, I would have. I rolled a 20. I didn't want it, but I would have heard that noise, and I would have poked my nose around the corner.
You heard the knock, and then you heard
All
a
right.
scream.
Well, we
Yeah.
would have talked before the knock.
So I'm looking around the corner.
So The two other ladies rush up on their turn. They rush up and help their fallen girl, and they pour a potion down her throat. What's a potion of healing?
4.
Potion,
Hold on.
just a basic one. It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
And she comes back to life with some.
Oh, wow, killed her?
Put her down.
Okay. And so they tend to her. Ruckus, what do you do? Girl collapses in your arm, literally. The flame skull hits you with a fireball.
Does the flame skull come through the door or still in the other room?
It is right here in the doorway. It floated up to the doorway, hit you with a fireball.
Okay.
It's right there.
I will cast my mage hand again and shut the door.
No, I've got a tiny cold I'm going to hit.
The door's closed.
That's nice. I just got cooked.
And you were nowhere near it.
And I think I'm going to head for the corner here and encourage the ladies to do the same.
All right. Now the rest of you can roll initiative and we'll go through it. You got your potion of healing if you want it.
So there's no mass healing going on? That's what I wanted to talk about.
Your options are Healing Word, which are D4s plus 5.
Okay.
Or
Which you can
wait
do right
10
now.
minutes and I can do...
Can we do both? Because I'm that hurt.
Oh, we have to wait 10 minutes. It takes me 10 minutes to cast that one.
What about the healing word? I'm on your screen.
Oh, I'm talking. Prayer of Healing takes 10 minutes.
All right. Healing word is instant.
It's instant, but it's only a D4.
I want that because that's how bad we are after that lightning.
Your knock dispels a arcane lock for how long?
10 minutes.
All right.
I mean, Irina is like
Clock's
practically dead.
Well, and I can cast. I've got cure wounds, and I've got.
But that's an individual thing.
Right, I know, but I
need
could.
some. He needs some. You need some.
So anything mass. Let's
Does
do
Wes
that right
need
now.
some?
I have half my hit points, so
So I can do 6 people. 4th level Healing Word, which is 4d4 plus 5.
so what we decided last time was if there's time, it makes sense to do Healing Word because you can heal a group of people versus
Careful about
the number of spell slots used is a lot lower.
Well, I can also do Mass Healing Word, but it takes 10 minutes.
anything more than
Fire
10 seconds is not going to work.
Okay, so Healing Word.
Sorry, what?
You have one action, 3 minutes. Okay, you have 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes. You have 3 minutes. Yeah. As they're talking,
I know you're trying to get it into the sequence, and I know it's tough.
as we backpedal.
Well, those are the options if you want me to heal.
I want healing word. I just was chugging my healing potion, and I'm telling Irina to take one of the healing potions I gave her.
All right, and so we roll for
I'm
her.
casting Healing Word.
I've also got those mystery potions.
But that's 12. So everyone within a 60-foot range of me, 6 people,
Up to 6.
up to 6 people, get 12 points of healing.
All right.
Okay, I'll switch 6.
That helped a lot.
That includes me, Noel, who needed it?
Irina.
Irina did.
That plus the healing potion has her all the way up again. That's such a roller coaster.
Olak would definitely take some hit points.
Is that?
Howard as well. They're on the table.
I think there's 6 in the group right there with us, right? Vilnius.
Oh yeah, if we ignore Ruckus.
Yeah, because he's a wet one.
Is he 60 feet away? He might be more than 60.
There's 7 of you right here.
Okay.
But are we including Vilnius? Or is it?
I would
I'm
say
not
the 6 of
including
us.
Vilnius.
I would say the 6 of us.
Yes.
All right.
But I need it too.
And that definitely puts me in a much better footing.
All right, now, what's this fool doing?
So I look around. I heard the noise. And I
Yeah,
see
now
you
we
in
can
the
have the
corner.
boom.
All right, now you have your boom.
Now we can roll
You
initiative.
see,
Now you can, now
one lady on the ground.
I gave
the other
them each a
pretending to her,
turn.
and I booked it for the corner, and the door slammed.
So I look around, and you're there in the corner, and the door's shut. I'm going, what the fuck happened?
Unnatural 20.
What the hell happened? Those flaming skulls are in there, weren't they?
Katota, what'd you get?
Yes.
If you
Rolled a
open the
12.
door again, I've got a guy
12?
to hit him with.
I'm gonna make you.
Just a knee-jerk reaction.
I'm gonna make you 11 behind Ruckus.
So you got things too.
Olak,
So I rolled a 19, but I realized when I rolled previously, I rolled a 9. So pick whichever one you feel like, because I rolled twice.
what was your first one?
The first one I rolled was a 9 when I rolled erroneously.
Strider,
19.
Loin.
20.
You're the new 19, and Strider's now 18. Vilnius, Irina.
20. Oh, sorry, not.
Irina.
8 plus 1.
All right. Okay. All right, Varinka, you hear this kaboom, followed by a flashbang. The brightness comes from the familiar yellow glow of a fireball. A wave of heat, followed by a wave of heat. What do you do?
Summon my echo as a bonus action, and we both run about 5 feet towards him.
Something like
And-
that?
Yeah,
Which one's in front?
the echo.
Echo's in front. All right.
And my action, I guess I can dash, right?
You could.
So I will have the echo dash 15 feet and me 15 feet. So we kind of stay in pace just another 15. And what was that action move? Yep.
All right. And Gloin?
So I poke my head around the corner, like I said previously, and I yell at Ruckus, and we have our conversation.
Yeah.
So
That's free.
Yeah.
Although he is pretty far, but it's free.
I don't really want to run up there.
It's not a complex conversation. Flaming skulls!
What is the range of a
And my
flame
hair is smoking.
fireball? 60, 30.
Doors
Fireball?
closed. There's nothing to fireball at this time.
Yeah. Well, I know there was a fireball cast because I heard it,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to be get with
Strider,
the
you're
range.
on deck.
Fireball's like 150 feet.
150 feet. Oh God, we're all in range. You just got to decide where to throw it. Well, I'm not going to get up close and personal. I'm going to get right there on the corner and behind it. Oh no, over there, the far side.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Where I can see around the corner. Yep.
All right.
Well, let me know what you're going to do, because if you open that door, I'm going to throw a guiding bolt through it.
You are something like 40 feet
So
apart. 50 feet apart.
So
Fair
you're like
distance.
teed up ready to go if I open the door. I guess my mage hand would
I'm
still be
pretty
on.
high on the, so I would probably throw it before they did.
Yeah, your mage hand closed it, right?
Yeah, so it would still be
Okay.
on the handle, I guess.
Yeah, if you open that door,
But
I am throwing a guiding bolt through
It
it.
might get the
Guiding
girls-
bolt is a held action?
No,
It's not a held action. Your next turn, you'll do that.
Okay.
All right.
if the door's open
All right,
So-
Strider, you're up.
All right.
And the
and I see
three
something.
cleaning ladies are also right in the line of fire.
And one of
So-
which is just pulling herself up off the ground after having a potion.
All right. So Strider's going to.
And Ruckus, you would have saw them pull that vial of potion out of the hat.
Okay.
Can you unpause the game?
Hang
Because
on,
I've been
wait.
trying to
Oh,
move.
I'm sorry. There you go.
All right. So Ryder's gonna make his way here. That's his normal movement.
Okay.
Kind of goes you up to this next to this pillar, give modicum of cover, and so I've moved, and the door's not open. So I will have, I'm gonna have a cantrip frostbite at the ready, and if that door opens and I see a flaming skull, he's gonna get hit. So I guess I'm holding
Okay.
an action. So I'm holding the action to launch the cantrip.
Fair enough.
So there we go.
And Nala looks over Ruckus. We appreciate your efforts, but we need to take a break. As they go, and they grab their brooms, and they all turn into mice, and they scurry off.
Okay.
Oh, good. At least we're rid of them.
You're rid of them for now.
Now.
They're fairly squishy.
Well, okay, so I guess I was like, all right, either everybody line up and get ready to shoot, or
That was their turn. It is Ruckus's turn.
all right. So are we lining up the shooting gallery, or are we getting the heck out of here, guys?
We've come this far.
Yeah, we need to get in there.
We think there's something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm about
'Cause you just took
about a third, half my health, but
You're dealing with maybe 4 or 5 of these. Worst case scenario.
so yeah, I've just
Worst
I've
case
got my
scenario is we
mage
don't
hand
know
on the
what that
door.
is behind the
But
door.
if okay, so if you guys want to keep going, but I might wait not to open the door till everybody's here ready to
Yeah.
go.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
So we'd all get some held actions going, and then you open the door, and then boom,
Yeah, kind of what I'm thinking.
because we can't give these things another chance.
Nope.
Did you see only one, or
I thought them before, and what spells worked against them?
cold?
Fire will not work.
Not necrotic damage.
Cold word.
I don't know. I only tried necrotic.
I feel like fire didn't work either.
No.
I don't know if we ever tried fire.
Well, they go right
I
through
just-
their own fireballs, so fire is not.
Yeah, it seems like it would not work.
I think blowing tried fire.
Do we have anything that we can contain them?
Yeah, the door.
For the moment.
For the moment. Don't want to do that.
Well, it's going to be unlocked for a couple more minutes. And so, yeah, I think.
If we're out of initiative, I'd move up to.
No, we're not out of
Okay.
initiative. It is Ruckus's turn. I'm waiting for him to declare
Yeah.
what he's doing.
He is digging in his pack for a healing. I still have one of my magic
Ointments.
healing Vaseline, whatever this stuff is.
So you're going to heal yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going to move on. Unless you want to move.
Well, we just had the discussion, so we're.
Still in the pipeline.
We're
So-
in the heat of battle, right? We have those 6 seconds for you to do something. Rummage your back, you pop your salve, whatever your healing potion is.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
That's so you have your bonus action or a movement, and I don't hear that you're doing that.
No, I'm healing up and I'm staying right where I am.
All right,
For this turn.
Then we're going to move on
Yep.
to Katota.
Unless you really wanted me to.
Not yet.
You hear the kaboom and the flash
I'd rather-
wave of warm air. You see some of your companions rush forward. What do? Turn into a plant.
That's what I was thinking as well.
I'll have you over here as a plant.
Sure, yeah, it turned into a plant.
Which,
Do you really?
I am Groot.
well, then the next fireball is going to be real fun for you.
He's around the corner. But fireballs do go around corners. I'm just seeing if there's a
Plant some.
plant symbol. We'll make it the cross.
Stupid dice rolling's contagious.
All right, that's your turn, Olak.
That's my healing.
I will run around and dash, and I think I can get to kind of flanking with Strider, and that's it. I'm not sure if that's quite the right distance, but that's my
And dash? Yeah, you can get to that corner.
Yeah,
if that's where you
I'll
want.
dash to get there.
So you kind of go to here, right?
Yep. That'll do it.
All right. Irina will do the same. Kind of here. And Vilnius. He'll fall in behind Strider. As he kind of stares Katota up and down, like, what the heck did he just do? And we're back to Varinka.
I will get up to the door with my echo in front of the door, and I will.
So let's see how far that is. That's 20 feet.
Yeah, so I'll run the echo up, and then I'll use my action to dash up to the other side, this side, but over next to the door. Because I need to be right near the edge of the door, so that I can see her go into.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
So this is where I want it, right here, right? I want her to be able to peek around the corner as I send the echo into the room. So I have cover, but I'm still exposed if it's a fire.
Can
Yeah.
the echo open the door? Okay.
Well, there's a mage hand on it right now.
Yeah, there's that. I
That's
just want to
your-
get prepped for the next.
That's the entirety of your.
Yeah. So it was an action, movement. Oh wait, I have a bonus action. Don't.
All right. That was Gloin. You're up.
Yes, I'm going to step out right about behind the X-32, and I think that will.
It's probably
give-
15 feet, maybe 20.
And I am going to prepare a guiding bolt. Level
Okay.
2. But hopefully something's in the doorway. When the
Okay.
door opens, I'm shooting. There's a flaming sphere in the doorway. I'm shooting a guiding bolt.
Strider.
Huh. Okay, so there.
Did I happen to notice when it fireballed us, did it like fill the whole?
Oh yeah,
Room.
it was a normal fireball.
Which is, yeah. Okay. So there's no good place to be in this room.
Well, I'm like 60 feet back, so I mean,
Yeah.
its range is like a 20-foot radius.
That's why I wonder if the echo's going to open the door. If I would still want to be standing right here.
Yeah, I don't. Strider does not need. I mean, I can reach.
No, that's fine.
I should be able to reach with my cantrip.
No, I'm
So-
starting to think you got the right idea.
So I'm going to hold my ground, and I have my frostbite at the
Okay.
ready. At the ready.
Ruckus.
1,
1, 2, 3.
Yes, I am.
Point of clarification. Where's Irina?
Still around the
Irina
corner.
is back here.
Okay. Wait.
So how far is that? 60 feet where you are?
Staying out of the
door.
Well, that's easy, like 40
A big game.
feet or
No,
so.
I
She was kind of following the cues of everyone else.
What's? Can you check Strider's range to the door, Dave?
Yeah, I lost my window first.
35.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
okay.
well within range because it's 60.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to hang. Well, How far is Olak from me?
Same distance as
That's about 30.
35.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're not opening the door?
Oh well, are you?
I'm ready.
Are you?
I can
Your
open the
echoes
door.
ready to go?
Yeah. Well,
Wanna
I
move and then
didn't. I
open
didn't
the
hold a
door?
reaction.
That's what I was, or I could hold my action until
I'm
she-
holding reaction. I need these
You're
to
only
go off.
28
I
from
don't want to waste
Olak,
this.
so I don't know what your movement.
Move and open the door.
You guys are like, all right,
Ready.
okay. Yes, I will move back by Olak, and I will use my mage hand.
So first you're moving.
Wait,
Yes.
everybody's backing off. Now I'm the only
Yep.
one left up front.
Well, hang on.
So we're gonna open the door and rush in.
Yeah, we're going to open the door. and
My
start
mage hand only
firing.
works for 30 feet. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stay right here, and I'm going to use my mage hand to open the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to do some sorcery point.
Let me see if I have.
You open the door and there's a flame skull right there. Held actions.
Just yeah.
Guiding bolt.
Who was this?
Holy freaking shit!
This is Gloin doing their. Please tell me you did the guiding bolt. You're rolling. What I just saw was your roll.
Yeah.
All right. It was a 23 to hit. That hits.
Did you see all the ones?
Don't forget the 2.
Oh, that's helpful, Kim.
That's a big
Hey,
jinx.
you're welcome. I'm here for you. Glad I can provide this support.
Even when I roll on the computer, it get ones.
Luck does not seem to be on your side tonight.
And you hit.
It's
Better than
spectacular.
So what was the attack again?
Radiant damage.
You will.
Radiant. Okay. So how much? It was
11.
11 points of damage. All right.
Thank God for the +9.
All right. And so that was going. Varinka, did you have held action?
No.
No. Strider, did you have a
Oh, we had another turn.
Strider?
Yes, frostbite.
Frostbite.
Cantrip.
Okay.
They need a Constitution fail.
Okay. And how much damage?
6 points.
6 points of cold damage?
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of its gaze turns towards you and just laughs.
Apparently that's not going
Did it laugh at my radiant damage?
And Varinka, Gloin, Strider, Ruckus, did you have your action was to open the door.
Mhm.
Kotota, you are up. Now we're live.
Okay, so I'm a plant.
You're a plant. So you're gonna stay a plant. Olak.
Danger. Well, no. Danger is past. So.
Whoa. What makes you think danger is past?
Well, the immediate danger, the explosion.
Oh, okay. So now you get your charisma saving throw, right? We said 16?
See, yeah. Most folks have a fight or flight response.
Yours is
Shaw
a
has a plant response.
a fight or plant response. Nice, I like it. So charisma saving throw.
15.
15. No, you're stuck as a plant.
So it laughed off cold damage, and it laughed off fire damage when we're dealing with these things.
Olak.
Radiant. Well, we don't know how it.
All right.
Radiant.
I will charge forward. I don't think I can make it, which is sad.
I don't think so. Yeah.
So I will just cast a chill touch at it when I get as close as I can.
All right. You want me to move you?
Yes, please.
Get about there.
Yep. And then yeah, chill touch.
Has anybody tried to physically attack?
I'm trying to get close. That's a 26 to hit for 6 necrotic damage, which I'm sure it does very little. And it does have disadvantage on attacking me. And it can't if it's undead.
Well,
Oh, if it's an undead target,
Tarka's
it has
fault,
disadvantage
right?
on attack rolls.
All?
That's what it is. No, against me. Only me.
And you did 6 points of damage?
6 necrotic, which I'm guessing it has resistance to or something.
It seemed to take the damage as you would expect.
Really? I would have sworn it was resistant.
Hey!
Or something.
So far, fire and
Oh, I'm wrong.
ice aren't doing much. Well,
It didn't seem. It did do some effect, but not as much as you might have liked.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. That was Olak Arena. She moves and dashes up the wall. She can get to. Yeah, she can get to there.
Cast fireball.
And that was Irina. It's their turn. This one shoots up.
Did I not go?
You
went before I opened the door.
Yeah, yeah. It green kind of turns more of a neon, and a pulse of energy floats out from it. It goes straight through your echo. And once it's gone, the first thing it sees is glowing as you get hit by 2 magic missiles. 2d4 plus 2. You take 6 points of damage. Magic missiles.
Did 2 actions.
It did 1 action of shooting magic missiles. You get 3 missiles. The first one hit the echo that was right in front of it. The other 2 chose new targets of you because you were right in front of it.
How much?
6.
So it threw the one right there at the door.
Yes.
Did the green pulse.
The green pulse, which was magic missile.
Right. Oh.
It was a magic missile. The
Okay.
pulse was representing magic.
Okay.
It wasn't. But it's this one that's going to do the fireball.
Our counterspellers have a plant.
All right. Fireball.
Who's the target?
20 feet.
Doesn't even know we're there.
Really? Yeah.
Didn't it see us run up there?
I have to
What?
put you
No.
guys under the bus.
The door was shut when we.
You were peeking around the corner. So I'm going to say Strider and the front 4 are all going to get hit. So dexterity checks from each of you.
No.
It's gonna hurt.
Is this saves or check?
Dexterity saves.
$15.
7.
I'm going in time.
The 15 passed Irina.
I'm going for Irina. 14 plus whatever she's got.
So she'll pass. All right. As you take 10, 20, 31 points of fire damage.
I use
Irina takes 15.
my reaction to do stone. I will reduce my
Uno.
damage by 1d12
Really?
plus
Oh
2.
my. All right.
Yeah.
1d12.
Where are you at? Can I get to you? Oh, you're way over there.
How much damage was the half?
31, 15.
Reduce that by 6, so that's 9.
Yes, Ken?
I saved, and I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements. You round down, right? So the 15, because that gives me resistance to the fire damage.
It was 31.
Yeah. So half for the save would be the 15, and then another half again would be the 7.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Vilnius steps out with his hands and thrusts him forward and does a magic missile on the guy for 6 plus 1, 7, plus 3 is 10 points of damage. And that takes him out. As this one had already had some damage on it.
The one in front of the door.
Yep. Okay. That's Vilnius's turn. Back top with Varinka.
So I peek around the corner. Which one's gone? That one's gone.
That one's gone.
So I'll peek around the corner, and I see just the one in the middle.
Yep.
All right. So I will summon my echo above, like 5 feet above him.
5 feet above him?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It'll immediately fall, and I'll do my attack.
Your echo will fall.
On top of, like,
Yeah.
attacking it.
Okay. Fun.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah.
So the first attack, let me go to the screen, is my longsword +1 is 11 plus 8. That's 19.
Plenty to hit.
And it will do the 8. So that's 10.
10 points of damage?
Yep, and then it lands.
And this is bludgeoning or slashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Slashing. And then second attack is going to hit with a 27.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And then second, not very good at 5. Another 5. What's it looking like? Does it look like it's taking?
It took 10, 7, then 5?
10 and 5.
10 and 5. It took that damage.
It looks like it hurt.
It hurt it with
Cracking.
to full effect.
Okay. So then at that point, I'm going to be
Slashing.
I am going to unleash my I'm going to unleash Incarnation to do another melee attack. And that is an 18.
Okay.
And that's another 6.
Okay. It's effective.
All right. The echo is in front of her.
In front of it?
Yes.
That's where you want it? Okay. Varinka, glowing.
I'm gonna move till I'm close at least 6. So move me up so I'm at least 6 from it.
That's about right.
And I'm going to hit it with a Sacred Flame, 17 deck save.
Failed.
So that is 2d8 plus 11 radiant damage.
11 radiant. Okay. Not looking so good. Its fire is dispersing. Strider, anything.
And then I will move.
Move like 5-ish feet up. So if you want to get to a side, you can.
Yeah. Go to the side. And away.
Kind of like here. All right, Strider, you're up.
All right.
Don't use.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
It laughed at me.
I know it did.
So is the echo like riding on it now?
No, it's in front of it. It landed.
It chopped down and fell in front, landed in front of it. Not gonna think about that too much.
I could.
Technically, it should take some damage from the fall,
It could have.
but it was more descriptive than reality.
All right.
At this angle, you can't really see it.
I know. Yeah.
Going through the middle.
All right. Well, then I will.
It's like I have the full screen.
I will advance. Then my normal movement up and Olak. I can fire and ice too much to these. Yeah. Bro.
Irina might appreciate some healing.
She's back to full.
No,
Oh, she is?
got hit.
she got hit by a fireball. 15 of the 19 points.
Yeah, some of us
Wow.
took all of it. And are
Yeah,
sitting on
31. Yeah, right. Oh, you're right there. Okay. And then oh yeah, but we can't risk another Calduno. All right, so I will heal. I will cast Cure Wounds, second level, on Bloody Ruckus. So 2d8 plus 3. Do I roll that? Do you roll that?
You roll.
Did you need to touch him?
Yes. For Cure Wound.
I'm just gonna move you up so you're in
Okay.
base contact.
Come on. 7.
Moving down the way. Thank you.
Wasn't much, but
All right. After Strider,
7.
It's better than 1.
yeah.
after Strider is Ruckus.
Run away.
Yeah, that was
You can close the door.
like.
Leave.
No, but you guys determined we want to go in there. You get cut off from your echo if you can't see it.
It goes away.
All right, so Ruckus will sort of stumble over to the door. Is she totally in the way, or can I get a shot at the thing?
You can get a shot at thing. You
Okay.
shoot through your own people.
Okay, so I will spend a sorcery point to make my shocking grasp, which is normally a touch thing, a 30-foot thing,
So you move in front of the doorway?
just enough to see around the doorway.
Around
Well,
corner.
to do that, you have to get in front of the doorway.
Okay, I will move in front of the doorway.
Because Olak is kind of in that space.
I will move in front of the door.
Oh.
I will shoot my shot, and then I will move away from the door.
And then we can put you back.
Okay,
This
so
room's
this
not
is
here.
a +9 spell attack. So it's a 19 to hit it.
19 hits.
For 2d8 lightning damage.
Lightning?
Yep. 9 plus anything. I pushed anyway. Yeah, 9.
9 total damage?
I believe that's right.
The lightning crackles around it, and it kind of laughs as it shrugs off some of it.
And it can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
All right.
Right.
It's not looking so good, but that lightning didn't do its full damage.
Well, shit.
Okay. That was Ruckus. Katota's a plant. You want to roll your charisma check? Tota?
Yeah.
What, to see if he's a good looking plant?
If he wants to convert back out of it, that's he needs to do it.
What should I?
Because he likes being a plant.
18.
What'd you say?
18. So I got it.
All right. So you snap out of it. I'll call that your bonus. I think that we said that was a bonus action, right? I think so.
Check what I wrote down.
After Katota is Olak.
We said, see if you want to call it a.
Yeah,
bonus
because
action.
a lot of the polymorphs are bonus actions. So.
Okay. I'll move my movement or use my movement to get closer.
All right. 30 feet. You probably would come around here and get to this corner.
Yeah.
Give you a little cover, man.
There.
If you said something, I didn't understand it.
What can I see from there?
From there, not much. If you wanted to be able to see, you'd end up over here somewhere.
I could.
I mean,
Yeah. How about I use some of my movement to get into line of sight, and then I'll do my thing, cast a spell, and then I'll.
So if you want to use your movement initially to get into line of sight, careful, you're up here then. So you get to here and you can finally see it, and you have 10 feet of movement left.
Okay. And I'll get to the wall.
All right, so you move out here. What do you do?
I'll cast Sacred Flame.
All right.
So that's a Dex 14.
It's most of 80 feet away. I assume that's okay.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, no, that won't work. Well, I could use Firebolt.
Okay.
Not ideal, fire on fire, but has 120 feet range.
All right. You shoot your firebolt.
That's a ranged spell attack. 27, so nat 20.
Oh yeah, you hit it right in the smack forehead.
Up the nose.
You deal your double damage and then some of fire damage, and it has no effect.
Oh no!
No effect.
Ugh.
Oh.
Even at that 20,
Yeah. Immune to fire damage.
fire is nothing.
All right. Olak.
All right,
Oh.
I would like to round the corner and get into base contact with this thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess, yeah, that'll work. All right, and then I'll take some swings here.
Hit it with the rock.
Good old sword. Oof. Those are not great. So there was a 15 to hit
Yep.
for 11 slashing damage,
All right.
and an 11 to hit.
That misses. But the 15, 11 slashing damage is enough to put it down.
Nice. And there would have been some fire damage thrown in if it wasn't.
Yeah, well. All right. Finally killed it.
It's only taken us 3 weeks of fighting these things.
Question. The skulls that seem to be on top of those whatever.
That's part of the picture. So we can now get to the description of the room. Right?
If we look straight up from there, is there a hole in the...
There would have been a hole, but there's an iron plate over it. All right.
I mean, there was 3 that...
There were 3 of them. You killed one last week.
Oh, we did.
We killed, yeah, when they were popping up through the hole, we
All right.
got one.
This room has walls of glazed amber. Surprise, surprise. A floor of red marble and a rough-hewn shaft in the center of its 10-foot high ceiling, capped off by the metal plate. 3 amber sarcophagi stand in alcoves, and above each sarcophagus floats a human skull wreathed in green flame. Okay, we took care of those. Those are the green flame skulls. As you feel this, the energy emanating from these 3 amber monoliths, if you will. I think I have pictures.
What did we do last
They seem the same as the ones we saw
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, very similar.
Unless, what did we do with the previous one?
There you go.
We didn't
We
take
just
any of those.
touched them, and then it gave us the spiel about them, right?
But it didn't
It
give
spoke to us out.
us. Oh, okay.
Yeah. It seems reasonable to do that. Locke would go up to the one that he's next to and do that since he recognizes him.
And as you do that, Vilnius says, wait, no, it's mine. I must have it. As he starts running in.
Oh, because you helped a lot.
You gotta figure out what they do
did,
first.
He did attack on his turn.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Oh, and so he yells out, how do you react?
We gotta figure out what they do. Nothing happened with the last ones, unless we wanted them to.
Oh, that was when it offered, like, you could be the forever.
Yep.
That was really tough.
And so do you continue to touch it?
Charisma for teeth.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't force us in.
Forever. But
No.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll touch it so it'll give us the spiel.
And so you touch it, and it says, the vestige within this sarcophagus, Psychane, the soul hunger. Gift is the power to raise the recently deceased. The gift allows its beneficiary to cast Raise Dead spell as an action.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
As soon as this gift is received, the beneficiary's eyes glow a sickly yellow until the dark gift vanishes. You also gain the following flaw trait. If I help someone, I expect payment in return.
Sounds good for
that could be mitigated.
a certain sorcerer in our group.
So who killed it? It was Olak that killed it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Irina goes to Verika. Is it dead?
I believe so.
And she's,
then I'm going to win.
and you can hear her start to sniffle and take a seat back against the wall. I don't know how much more of this I can take.
Can we all get into the room? And I'm going to cast a curve. I'm going to be here for 10 minutes.
That sounds swell.
Yeah, it does sound good.
Oh,
And
you got him.
So we're all going in the room.
As it says, this is
So you tell
Okay.
you see her start to sit down. She's got 4 hit points on it. She's not dead. This is the 3rd time she's been at the brink of death in less than 10 minutes. and so
I think we could all use a quick break.
and so she starts to sit down, but Gloin from afar says, "No, go in there and we'll take a break." You see her, she stands up, just kind of slumped and somewhat defeated. Fine. As she moves in around the corner, because she kind of is up and down.
I'm good.
We're going to be there
I think
10
everybody's
minutes.
going to go in.
You want me to go ahead and cast?
Well, I'm still kind of going through the turn order just to give everyone a turn.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So that
When we
was
get there.
that was Arena. Vilnius already kind of did his thing. Varenka,
I'll go in. And,
you move in. So
I'll wait
that's-
for everybody to get in before.
there's
I'll
6
tell everybody.
minutes, so
Wait
while
till
these
everybody gets
guys
in
are
to touch
going
them.
to each one of the
touch
other ones,
anymore.
I'm working on doing this.
Wait till everybody gets in to touch anymore, so that we're not surprised.
all right.
It's like a ritual that takes 10 minutes.
I'm really talking to
Vilnius in particular, right?
yeah, Vilnius and whatever.
Gloin, I assume you move and dash, which gives you 25, 50 feet. All right. Here. Strider?
Yeah, I'm all for healing.
I remember you were like, oh, it's prayer healing time.
So you're going to move in the room? Yeah. All right. Ruckus?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Where would you like to end up, Ruckus?
I'll fall in there.
There's 15.
I'll just kind of slump in the corner by the door there.
All right. Ruckus, Katota, move and dash.
Yeah, I did.
That's a generous move.
Yeah.
Olak.
What about Professor?
I moved and did the sarcophagus. Yeah.
You move away from it, right? Is that what you
No,
said?
I probably moved to that. that was kind of right after my turn, so I think what I did would already be my turn.
All right.
My turn over here.
Okay.
He's done.
Irina's fine. She's just kind of sitting on the floor there. Vilnius will move in. Yeah, fine. That's not the one I wanted anyway. And he comes to this one and he starts looking. I need to touch this. It's gonna save my life.
Okay.
When someone touches it, do we all hear it say something, or just the person who touches it?
And touching it only brings out. What do we have to do to actually get it?
I don't know. But no one's taken them up on their offers yet.
Yeah.
As Vilnius steps in, he kind of looks. That wasn't the one anyway. And he kind of looks at the other two. Valkyrie, my queen. And she steps up. He steps up to the one to the west. And as he does that, I might guess that Varinka and Strider might back away. Or do you want to stay up there? As you see him, he's going to touch the.
Yeah, I'll go like center here.
Yeah,
Just a little bit. I mean, I don't want to be
Which one is he touching?
the
This
one
one?
right
Oh,
down.
okay.
And right next to you. You gonna stay there, hold your ground, or are you gonna move?
I'll
Not much room
I'll
for you.
stay there, but my reaction would be if he accepts it, I will jump back.
All right. And as he touches the amber stone,
Is there a splash zone marked on the floor?
give her a
Do
picture.
we see any blood or scorch marks?
Bone. Bone
This
Bone?
gray
hello.
image floats to the front of the amber stone and kind of swing her little what is this thing called?
Oh gosh.
The Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an incense burner.
As it swings, and you can kind of see inside the amber the little stream of smoke coming out of it as you hear, Vilnius, my pet, I see you've come. And Billy says, yes, I've come. Heal me. Remove this curse. And she says, very well. I will end your suffering. And he collapses
That's
dead.
a different turn of phrase. Yeah.
And she looks to the rest of you. Vilnius is no more. And she says, I am the Queen of Lux. My gift is the power of spreading disease. Would any of you like the ability to cast contagion?
What is the cost of the gift?
You will reek of filth. You will have a pungent smell, such that people will not want to be near you.
Definitely not my bag.
That's a hard no.
I'm still thinking about the super charisma boost back there in the other room.
And she looks over you, as you wish. As you wish. And she floats away.
So, Dave, can you reread the one that we just heard?
The first one?
Yeah.
That was Psycane was the beneficiary cast Raise the Dead. Spell as an action 3 times. And
Say
until
that
you
again.
Raise Dead spell 3 times.
So you only get to do it 3 times ever?
3 times ever.
Okay.
And until that last one is done, you have this eyes glow sickly yellow. But in your gut, you know this isn't.
Okay. And then, so what do we do with the next? Like, do you want to touch it, Strider? I mean, touching it doesn't do it.
So far.
It hasn't
Just closest
so far.
As far as
Yeah,
you
that's
know.
far. It's true.
Sure, why not?
And as you touch it, you hear the rumbling of thunder.
Don't touch it. It's easy.
Krakow! A lightning bolt. A flash of lightning inside the stone, bubbling of gray clouds within there as a storm wells inside the amber. And I am Zrinhala, the howling storm. The person that accepts my gift gains the ability to cast lightning bolts 3 times. But your face will lose its elasticity as all nerves sag. And you will have no feeling in your face.
Forever.
The other ones say, I'll say until it's used up. It doesn't say that.
I can kind of already do that.
Yeah.
Special effects are cool.
It seems some of you have felt the effects of lightning bolt recently.
I'm gonna pass on that. Anybody else?
Tortured. You
Give
see,
it-
you
what
see,
about,
Rinka's
Irene?
tortured right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does she want some superpowers?
That raised dead one is pretty tempting.
It is very tempting.
Just-
Seeing as how Vilnius is sitting there dead.
And the raised dead, all it does is make your eyes glow.
Until you use your gift 3 times. But
There
remember,
was something else
But you
too.
also expect payment. You're going to be aggressive
that's
about. If I
And
help you, you better pay me.
I saved your
you
life.
can
now.
cast the spell 3 times. Not for free. You might recall the raised dead, I believe, is the one where you have to have.
Oh, well, that changes everything. That's not what you said.
The dark gift allows its beneficiary to cast the raised dead spell as an action.
Okay.
It doesn't say it's for free. It doesn't say you can't.
You don't have to use the component.
Right.
I would assume
Yeah,
that's,
spell
that's
slots.
what it means.
500 gold pieces.
Yeah, I would assume that it would have meant that.
Doesn't say it.
Otherwise, you just learn it.
What would be the price required? Good.
Isn't this one that requires a diamond? A diamond
Yeah.
worth at least 500 gold pieces, right?
I thought it was 1,000.
It's 500.
Okay, well, that makes it a lot easier because
So, yeah.
we just don't have those resources.
Yeah, I didn't open the lightning bolt spell, but
I'm passing on the lightning for me.
Yeah. What was the one I was offered before? It would go up to like a +4 and
I don't have the notes.
oh, you weren't here for that one.
No.
It was like
And no one saw fit to take.
I like
I am
yeah, it
terrible
was
at
like
note taking.
go up to 24 in charisma, but
Yeah.
then my teeth were gonna fall out or something.
All right, I have gift of something +4 charisma, max of 22, so it raises your max from
Okay.
20 to 22. You won't take no for an answer.
That's right.
Which is no different.
Yeah, and then there's one. It's like when you die, the reincarnate spell is cast on you a few times, but you lose all your teeth. And then the other one
Oh,
was
that was the second one.
gift
Okay.
to walk on wall. Essentially, you get spider climbing. So you gift to walk on walls and ceilings. But you grow an extra eye somewhere.
A
That's
vestigial
blind
one.
and open all the
That's
time.
right.
It's blind, as far as you can tell.
Useless. Vilnius,
But won't
I
take
knew
no
him
for an
well.
answer. That could be dangerous.
you knew him well.
Doing barely.
Vilnius. He stank to heaven.
Well, we've got more doors over here.
Before we leave here,
We need
want
to
to stay
heal
10
up.
minutes.
Why did we
let's
come in
do 10
here?
minutes, yeah.
To heal up.
So
Yeah, we
since-
should.
No,
We should
before
rest.
that, you said there
since
was
the
something
DM
important in
says
here.
So I'm casting this.
Vilnius said there was something important.
He was here for
yeah.
the queen.
And he
There is something
he got
that
his sweet
Strider-
release.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Looking for
Sweet.
Does this
Well.
fulfill Strider's
this was worth
sense?
getting
No.
barbecued
This is not what
twice.
and this is not the power you're looking for.
So your 10 minutes is going to go up, and
What?
Just sent you a text. Yeah. So you don't. Yeah, this is not the power you're looking for. So we've all had a chance. We've reviewed the gifts,
no takers.
and
Heal time.
as you're sitting there,
What do we get?
you're gonna take. You're telling me. I'm not.
No, I'm saying.
So what? Tell me what you're doing.
That sucks.
Tell me again what you're doing.
Prayer of Healing,
Okay.
D4 plus whatever it was. So it should be on the screen there when I
16 is what popped up.
so 16 wasn't great.
16's good.
We're rolling pretty
16's
crappy.
good.
So you did 16 points of healing.
Could have been
Yes.
better, but
To
that puts Irina back up to full.
That puts me up to full too.
who all does that?
Looks me almost up to
Is
full.
that the six creature
Well,
one? Or,
there's 6 of us, right? How many? are there?
well, what is the effect?
16.2.
I know I'm being weird. What is the effect of your prayer?
Read us your spell.
Up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can
Okay.
see within range, each regain hit points equal to 48 plus 5.
Fantastic.
This spell has no effect on undead or construct.
Oh.
So it's a 60-foot, it's a 30-foot range. So,
You're giving it to the 6 of us and not yourself?
so
Well,
I need
it's
it too.
closed.
Who has the most points here?
Irina was at
62
4.
out of 72, so I can pass if need be.
Okay, so Olak passes. Everyone else gets 16.
All right.
It's so much better. But how many times?
Forever and ever, as long as we're fighting.
Whatever it takes, I suppose. Whatever. Do you think we can find the power to defeat Strahd in here?
There's some powerful stuff going around.
So no one wants the lightning bolt?
He's dead. It's really...
What was the trade-off on the lightning bolts?
Well, all you get is yellow
You
eyes.
stink. Or your face? No, your face goes
It's creepy.
slack.
Lightning bolt is your face sags and loses all feeling.
Go for it if you want to.
No.
That's unbearable thought for me, but you can.
Well, no, you're.
You can do it. You're ugly
I don't care
anyway.
about- Yeah, exactly. I'm a dwarf. I mean, shoot.
Would we be able to tell? You got so much hair on your
You're
face.
trying to play with my feet.
Yeah, actually, I was trying to play with Glenn's.
You got a piece of me.
Get over here.
You got so much facial hair. Would we know the difference if your face didn't move?
Well, that's true. I mean, you know.
You'd still be able to talk.
So I'd be able to cast a lightning bolt, for free.
Wait, what?
Three
What
times.
happens to your face?
It sags, and you
Sags.
lose feeling.
Okay, but you can still talk.
Yeah.
Wait, oh,
You have to
Think
talk
Neapolitan
about.
Neapolitan Mastiff.
as long as you could.
Yeah,
speak
what's
loud enough
the
to cast
Droopy the
spell.
dog? What's the dog that?
Neapolitan
yeah, right.
Mastiff. Problem.
You
Did you
know
get your
what?
mastiff yet?
Yeah, exactly. You have to talk like that. That's how your character has to talk from now on.
Player
That
hasn't
makes
reached out
me
yet.
bad. No, Ruckus is not taking a trade that makes him makes
No.
his face not work. No way.
But there's something
where the magic
tickling your
happens.
chest.
Yeah, I know.
Expectantly.
Mm.
What is a lightning bolt? I don't think that's a spell I have.
Hold on, I had it up a second ago. Alright, lightning bolt.
Falls in your
The stroke of
pocket.
lightning forming a line 100 feet long. Can I just display?
That's warm.
Hey, there you go. Lightning bolt. Each creature must make a dexterity saving throw, takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save or half on a success. So it's basically a fire bolt
It's
or fireball, except it's
another
lightning
classic
damage and it's a line.
D&D spell that. Yeah, it's good. Cast it 3 times.
My face droops, I lose all feeling. But as soon as I've used the last fire lightning bolt, I come back to is that what the DM is ruling?
Mm-hmm. But some in the sense you think that there might be something better.
Yeah. And the other part is,
Better.
when has God ever been truthful? Like
So
no,
we don't have to. We can always come back to these rooms. We go find them all. We can pick some because we might need some of these for when we go after Strahd.
And so far, I haven't read anything here that says you can't take more than one.
So there you go. Let's find out what all of them do. We've already found 6. There's probably more in here, and then we can make choices.
there's 3 more doors on just this side.
Unless you think you're going to want it for whatever we find next.
Well, hopefully they're not flaming skulls.
Yeah.
So if we're done here, and we're all held up, perhaps we should move on.
Perhaps we should. We definitely don't want the pox.
Queen of anti-vaxxers.
Irina looks to Rick. Can we go now?
A long rest would be really nice. How long? What time of the day is it?
I'm gonna go out.
We left early in the morning. So let's say 7. It took us 5 hours to get here. It's noon, but we had an interlude at the Solika Pass. We'll call that an hour, so it's 1 o'clock. 2. Call it 2 o'clock.
Hey, we could do a short rest here.
I won't get us back. Spell.
No, but
It will give me back
hit
spells,
dice.
It'll get me back spells.
Me too.
Oh yeah.
and it will give me back hit points. Well, I don't need it.
Elves. 4 hours.
What's
Yeah,
my?
okay.
I haven't.
I'm okay with not.
Well, we already
short
hung out
rest.
here for 10 minutes. What's a short rest?
Irina's moved to the next door and is standing in
All
front
right,
of
we
it.
should follow Irina. We could finish this side of the hallway and then take a short rest.
I'm going to go.
Okay.
Undead. Channel divinities. I haven't used any yet.
Okay, but I'm not anxious to be at the front of the line.
All right, I'll go for it. I'm relatively healthy.
I'm already out there with
Yes.
Varinka, with Irina.
You stand up to the door, and there, in these doors, there really isn't a knob per se. And above the top of the door, there's some runes,
Well, I suppose none of us can read them.
and none of you can read them. Does anyone have proficiency in Arcana?
No.
Yeah, well, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
The little dot means I have proficiency.
I
Right?
do.
So Ruckus, where are you? Oh, you do also?
Mhm.
Olak, where are you?
By Irina. I was
sorry.
gonna follow her out.
Ruckus?
But you
where-
not have proficiency though.
I was going to go with them. I just didn't want to be in front. Or directly in front of the
I
door when they
definitely want
open
to be
it.
in front of Irina.
And
Yeah, there we go.
we're
Well,
all-
Irina's
we're all
standing in
going
front of the
together.
door.
That's not a
You're
good
telling her
idea.
to back away?
Tell her to move.
She... Fine.
Who was just complaining about
No.
how this hurt?
You want to be almost dead
Yes,
again?
I understand.
Girl?
All right. Loin, where are you?
Behind Strider.
And Kotota, where'd you like to be? Wes?
I'm trying to see.
You still got a cat in your lap?
Well, not sleep. Yes.
Tota's got the ball, and we're in kick return formation.
The computer did yet?
I went and got my pen. No longer on my lap. Well, I guess if we're going for the flying V, I'll be behind Ruckus.
And he went to sleep on his lap. I guess you did miss it after all.
And so
Flying V.
you see the runes, and it was Varinka and I don't know. Kotota, do you have proficiency in Arcana?
I do not.
Ruckus said he did.
And Ruckus does, and Varinka does. Olak, did you?
Nope.
All right. So why don't you two give me a Arcana check?
And they roll.
Well, you can either both roll, or one of you can roll with
I have
advantage.
+7,
Plus 4. I got 17.
18.
Yeah. So you recognize these runes as it's, first of all, some wizard's private language, and it's likely the keyword, code word to open this door. As it's
Do you know what that word is?
no, you don't know what the word is.
Oh,
It's
okay.
that's some wizard's private word, password that he would read to open the door. As you would assume by seeing this that this door also has an that arcane lock.
Because I recognize the characters, but it's not a word we've seen.
You recognize that they're runes.
Okay.
Those runes would be specific to that mage.
Okay.
Too bad.
And you said there's no door handle.
Correct. There's nothing to pick. There's a door there. It's just like the other ones.
Well, I could try knock again, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Knock worked.
was the runes over the other door? The one that we just came at.
Yes.
Same language.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ish.
As you
we can
see
tell.
this and as you're studying this door, you look back and see, oh yeah, they're different symbols, but they're symbols.
Okay.
Let's try this knock. Hey, everybody, standing back.
Who's doing it?
Ruckus is dead.
Well, somebody else has it.
I don't.
Okay.
I really wish I had comprehend languages.
Yeah, I don't know that would have worked on this. As they're not really languages, they're magic symbols. Did you do the peach? Yeah, I'll take the last couple inches, maybe. Olak, do your thing. Mark off your spells, right? This
I'm doing it. I'm casting knock.
you cast knock. All right.
And I have been keeping track of them.
Good. Yeah, I'm just reminding you. All right. 33B. The door swings open. Well, with the thunderous knock.
Yeah, how many second level spell slots you got? I had to buy that one.
Arcane Lock. As the Arcane Lock releases, the room has amber glazed wall, a blue marble floor, and 3 amber sarcophagi standing in the alcoves.
But without flaming skulls this time, thankfully.
Oh my god, there's more of them?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Oh, there's plenty more.
Let's see what they got on this episode of The Price is Right. Actually, no, it's more like let's make a deal.
Yeah, let's make a deal.
Here. I don't remember being.
All right. So in here,
Tiny, right? Glenn? You didn't want Tiny.
there are no monsters. There's no, and so we'll just kind of read through it so you know hear what they are. In here, your choices are behind the door number 1 is Savnok the Inscrutable. Gift is the power to shield the mind. This gift takes the form of a mind blank spell cast on the spell has an extended duration of 1 year, after which it vanishes. The mind blank means basically no one can read your mind. And let's hover over it. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is immune to psychic damage. Any effect that would sense its emotions or read its thoughts. It has immunity from divination spells and the charmed condition.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
The spell even foils wish spells and spells or effects of similar power used to affect the target's mind or to gain information about the target. Basically, your mind becomes for a whole year, after which it vanishes. Beneficiaries, but your eyes melt away, leaving empty sockets that can still see.
Freaky.
That's one.
Okay.
Door number 2. Tarka Meades, the Grave Worm. His power is the gift of flight. Beneficiary of this gift grows wings skeletal wings and gains a flying speed of 50 feet. But beneficiary must eat bones or grave dirt to survive. At dawn, if the creature has not eaten at least 1 pound of bone or grave dirt in the past 24 hours, it dies.
Wow. You better keep some bone meal.
Third
All
choice.
the time.
South Sarcophagus. Shami Amore, the Lady of Delights. Her gift is the power of persuasion. Gives the beneficiary the ability to cast suggestion spell as an action, and saving throws against the spell have disadvantage, but you can only use it 3 times. The beneficiary of this dark gift gains an extra finger on each hand. As well, the following flaw: I can't get enough pleasure. I desire others to create beauty for me at all times.
I reach out and grab Ruckus and
Those are
Why do we keep doing these things if you won't let me have them?
and
That one's tempting.
Irina gets frustrated.
Yeah.
Why can't I? Oh, what thing? No, none of these is going to be enough to beat Strahd. Next door. Come.
Yeah, have fun, honey.
Man, she's on the roll.
I agree. Just move on. Let's move it on.
Come along, Ruckus.
Those ones are way more tempting than the others.
Why are you taking me to shopping mall?
They're
Won't let me
in
buy
their,
anything. You suck.
You know, to get out of this area, it looks like we're going to have to
Looking
go
for a
back to
six-fingered
the lightning
man.
strike.
That's the beauty of
That
shopping.
isn't so bad.
That's the beauty of shopping. You see all of the things, and then you go back and pick the things you want.
I mean, really, we're window shopping at this
That's
point.
right.
We haven't
It's
even
window
gone
shopping.
into the store.
Look, your eyes, not your hand.
You order online after you've seen it in the shop.
Once you know how to shop,
Unless somebody else has come and taken all this stuff by the time. I mean,
Yeah, right. This is
All right.
The only other
Next
adventure
door.
is dead.
there were also 3 witches hanging around looking for some upgrades
and
too.
remember those voices that we heard in the crevice? We don't even know where they're at.
That's right.
Good point.
that is an excellent point about the witch.
And if these doors are locked, you guys are going to have to find some other way to kick them down.
I'm running out of slots.
Actually, that one only shows up in second, and I'm out of second. So
You can upcast even if it doesn't.
Yeah, you can always use a 3rd level spell to do it.
No. You're not letting me buy anything anyway, and you guys.
I race
kick
back
door
to
down.
the first door that we opened.
In here?
Varenka runs back to the end of the hall,
To this one or the one
end
from
of the hall,
previous
and
episode?
looks in there. Are there any witches?
You run back in here. You look left, right, forward.
Any mice that I can see?
Perception check.
That would be 13 plus. Yeah, 14.
Yeah. There is. I mean, you look around, you look behind everything. There's no evidence of a mouse
All right.
or mice.
Go back out and close the door.
Okay.
And then I'll go to the next room, do the same thing.
Yeah, the mice aren't there.
All right, I'm going to close that door.
Okay.
And now we got to close the door when we're done. That might at least let us know if something is about to happen.
And my spell to open this one would have worn off. So
It's been 10 minutes.
we sat there for 10 minutes while he did his prayer. So
Yep, fair enough.
so it locked behind us, I guess.
Okay.
That was a good call.
Irina says,
cover.
"Can we try?" Now you look at this door, and it doesn't have the runes above the door like the other ones did.
No doorknob?
I'll say there is a doorknob on this one.
We'll try it.
It opens.
Oh.
Like
Eeyore's
the way you're saying that.
Eeyore's having a panic attack. This would have been Irina.
I would go in.
Well, You might want to hear the description of the room first.
Yeah. Oh, I can see
YOLO.
the room now. No monsters.
A white marble bed stands in the center of this bare stone room. Its mattress long since rotted away. Golden hawks made out of gold, hawk statuettes made out of gold, perch atop the bed's corner post. The room's remaining furnishings have been reduced to dust-covered heaps. Cobwebs cover arcane sigils carved into the walls. Ceilings are 10 feet high. That's what you get for now.
So the sigils, are they common magic, or is it more like this?
It's their private.
The private.
If you want to do an arcane check, I might give you more. You can go
I can
study
assist
them.
you this time. How about that?
You're gonna walk in, and you're looking at the sigils, and so you're gonna follow him in, and you're gonna look at him with him.
Yep.
All right. You can roll with him.
22 and not 22.
All right. So you recognize these sigils as sigils that would they were once wards designed to protect the room's contents from that. But they seem faded and old, and you believe that they would no longer harm anyone. My wine. Cheers.
I have a feeling there's something important in here, but it's not going to be obvious.
Or used to be.
The
You want me to
sigil
come in
this is
and-
some sort of protection from theft.
Mm-hmm.
So if we take something from here, something might.
The furniture's like falling apart, or someone ransacked it.
It just seems really old.
Okay.
Those hawks.
Is anybody
really-
checking underneath the bed? Anything underneath?
You look underneath; there's nothing there. The only thing that really stands out is those golden statuettes. They seem like they could be valuable.
Perception
Do that
check
as
be useful.
Yeah,
move?
you screw, and then you start to unscrew them from the top.
I'll have to see if they move or.
Yeah, you grab it, and you kind of wiggle it, and you can sense that you could unscrew it from the top of the post.
Again, as we take it, we might get blasted by the runes.
I'll spend 10 minutes
Sigils.
if we've got time to cast Detect as a ritual.
So Irina says, "Come in here for a 10-minute break."
Sound like a good idea.
Okay. Olak, what would you do if you had 10 minutes?
10 minutes. I'd probably help search. There's been hidden doors everywhere, so probably kind of search around the walls to see if there's something we're missing.
And so as you go in there, and Irina hears 10-minute break, she says, "Now this other door, it doesn't have runes either. Maybe we should check this rune out before we sit down for a while."
Well, if she's going to do that, I'm going to change minds and follow her.
You change your mind and you start to follow her. How about Katota?
I've started focusing on
Yeah.
spells.
All right. Wes?
Yeah. There's another door up there by the rubble, right?
That's right.
That's
And
what she
Irina's
said.
walking toward it.
Yep. I would follow Irina. I'll let Irina open the door. Let her do the honors.
Strider?
I'm where I want to be.
Gloin, what do you want to do?
Yeah, that's. I'm gonna stay out in the hallway. I'm gonna observe in case to see if anyone needs any help. with anything.
Would you like to move at all?
Yes, I want to move kind of halfway in between, right behind the group.
Okay.
So I can kind of watch them, see what's going on. Let the arcane guys work on the room.
Irina looks over her shoulder and looks at you for acceptance. It looks and nods, and everyone's agreeing.
Thank goodness Marika's not out here.
Everyone's agreeing. She puts her hand on the door.
Massive explosion. Double damage.
Which is
double
why
life
there's
damage
rubble in
to
the
her.
corner.
She's gone
'cause
for
it's-
good.
Something came arcing through the door and
All right.
slapped.
The furnishings of this bare stone room have succumbed to decrepitude. Standing in the center of the room, its head scraping the 10-foot-high ceiling, as a vaguely man-shaped construct made of dark wood and riveted iron. Its helmed head stares blindly in your direction. Cobwebs stretch from this terrible artifice to the wretched furniture that surrounds it.
Ow.
And it looks lifeless.
Kind of intrigued. Well, I could go take a look at it.
What's the worst that could happen?
Exactly. Hey, this is my bread and
Hey,
butter, man.
Strider, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, so
He could look at lots.
you can use Arcane or your Tinkering score modifier.
Tinkering score. That be?
Oh,
Tinker's Tools? Is
yeah,
that what you're saying?
yeah,
Okay. Oh, definitely that.
yeah. I figured.
What ability would you like this based off of?
Don't you just have a modifier for it? I would like it based
Still
off
that way based off an ability score.
Arcana.
Okay, so intelligence.
Sure. Yeah.
It's a 15 plus 11, so 23.
23.
Wait, there was a 15 on mine. I'm confused. Well, either way, 23.
23. As you look at this, you recognize it as a shield guardian. And your understanding of this type of construct is that usually they have a control amulet. And so in its chest there is an upside down V. Upside down.
Iron Man.
Kind of like an Iron Man thing. But it's indentation. And there's it's not activated. But Gloin, you would remember that hanging from a chain around Vilnius's neck was a rune, a gem of the same shape.
We
Oh,
always
no.
shut the freaking door with Vilnius's body in there.
No one searched it.
Great job.
Do you really want 3 witches with all the powers that you've just been seeing us go through?
And what?
What they could have, each of them could have each of those. Think about that for a second. You close the door too.
Did you bother to search Vilnius's body
No, we
before you
didn't.
did that?
I respect the dead man.
Yeah, we were
He
not.
said that with a straight face.
So,
We were in.
well,
We had 10 minutes. You could have looked. You could have looked at it just as easily, Mr. Perceptive.
Put it back on my shoulders.
so
I'm the tank. I'm not the.
yeah,
I'm not the smart one.
I don't think
Franca.
there's any smart ones in the
Varinka's in the middle of a 10-minute ritual.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
You have a
I can't-
choice to make.
I can't bug her. Okay.
Oh, you can.
She's okay. She's all right.
You're all by yourself, more or less.
Are they
Yeah.
heading for the door?
What any?
I will. I'll sort of try to beat them to the door. I'll be like, hang on, hey,
All right.
don't get any smart ideas here.
So you run out. You leave Varinka.
No, I'm gonna try to get between them and the door.
Yeah, they're
They're already out the door?
Yeah, they're.
Oh, okay.
Who's out the door?
That's between them.
All right, then I will. Well, then I'll. Yes, I want to get out there and.
There's no blocking them. You'd have to make something more substantial to do that.
Well, what if my mage hand picked them up?
Your mage hand could try to pick them up.
Okay.
Pick up one.
Yeah. Okay. Mage hand will try to
Mage hand
grab
goes
one.
down. Give me a dexterity check.
Use the hand to manipulate an object over. Okay. Did you say dex?
Yeah.
Whoops. Nope.
Yeah. You grasp at it and it just slips between your fingers. Runs. It rolled a 19. So.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys see me
Can,
come out of the room and like cast my mage hand towards the door.
They don't see you.
I'm standing right there.
You're standing up there looking at the other door. So unless you say something,
I'm watching both doors. Right.
with your passive perception, I would absolutely notice that Ruckus would come out the door. I'm thinking the other people have heard Shield Guardian, and their interest is well diverted.
Yes.
All right.
But I purposely stood halfway in between because I wanted to watch both.
All right. With your passive perception, you see 3 small furry things dashing back down the hall, right along the wall.
Yeah.
The doors are shut.
Our
They're
Wiccan
small.
Our Wiccan friends are heading for the
They can squeeze
for
in.
the
This door is not locked, and they know it.
And they're mice. They can't open the door.
You're absolutely
They might
correct.
be able to fit under it.
Well, we didn't. Depends on how tight the door.
Your action. I should play something here.
I used my action to try to stop them unless we're taking another turn.
So we're gonna chase after. I see the mice. I'm with you.
All right.
What are
So
we gonna do?
they're right along this wall.
Well, I was just saying our Wiccan friends are heading back
I
to
have
the
a
Embers,
fireball.
probably.
I was gonna say fireball on the wall.
Okay.
You're gonna use a fireball.
If we
Okay.
don't want the things, what do we care if they have them?
We don't want them.
Oh
on
my
the wall.
God.
Them to have them.
We don't want them to have it.
The amount of power that would give them? 3 of them?
Are you gonna really stand here and debate?
I'm
You're in your
but just above the
All right,
table. Like, what are you talking about?
You're gonna zap them?
you see the 3 furry things dashing along the hall.
I don't suppose I can get to where they're at.
By where I put them?
Are they more than 25 feet?
They are not. You can get up there.
Okay, so put me right near them, within 5 feet of each of them. I'm assuming they're all.
Well,
right there
they're
together.
within 5 feet. They're just currently. This is representing their 5-foot square that the 3 of them are in.
Yes. Okay, so they are all within 5 feet of me.
Sure.
Word of
Stop on
Radiance. Con 17 save.
Con 17 save.
Constitution. Yeah, they have to-
Their Constitution or mice Constitution?
Well, they're mice, so their Constitution.
That's a physical straight.
Physical, yeah.
So we'll see what they roll.
What is the con of a mouse?
A 19, a 20, and a 9.
Wow.
What?
They're tough
Okay.
little mice.
So, and what's it do?
It's radiant damage. I should have rolled. There it goes. Are you freaking serious?
A
Wow.
whopping.
Ones.
Again.
Oh my god!
Plus anything?
Well, 2 plus 5,
All right.
so it's 7.
Yeah.
That's
So,
definitely enough.
so one of them.
Splats.
I know.
One of them pops back into human form. The other 2 kind of keep scurrying along.
Well, that didn't
Are they
work.
limping?
Gee.
Well, it worked. I mean, it exposed them.
Ruckus, This is the one that fainted in your arms earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bastard.
But she's awake?
Oh yeah,
Okay. She just popped back.
yeah.
So I might ask, what are you girls up to?
Well, darling, I think we're up to the same thing you are. as they move. and on their turn.
Oh,
Let's see
how
what
far can a mouse go?
They can move. They can move.
Scurry.
I should find the rat stats. They move and dash up to the door, and she'll say, "Pardon me," as she walks.
One. How many ones have I rolled?
So, the one that popped out of form says, "Pardon me," and starts to walk off. You have a reaction.
Oh,
Opportunity.
the only reaction kind of thing I have is warding flare.
Opportunity attack. If you want it.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
A basic rat has 1 hit point.
Yeah. Well, are these basic rats?
No, so they reverted back to their human form.
One did.
Well, no, but I'm saying when you struck them.
Yeah, but it's a cantrip, so if they save, then it's nothing.
Okay.
So I don't suppose I can do another cantrip.
No, not as a reaction.
So it has to be a physical
if you
attack.
wanted to. And these guys have not been outwardly.
I know.
No, we just know that they said they worked for Strahd.
I'll let you grab her arm if you want.
No, if she's going to walk off, we need to focus on the other.
The other two have
I
scurried
just said
forward.
something to her, but I still have an action.
You have an opportunity as she moves away.
Yeah, but can I have a turn to do
You
something?
do not
to
have a
react to?
turn. This is her
Okay.
turn, and she's going to move away.
But
Matter-
you
I
have a-
didn't. I should have said that she disengages and then moves away. That's what she's going to do.
No, you can't grab.
So, and she moves up to that door, and she's going to let herself in. Ruckus, it's your turn.
Are the other two mice still there?
It's hard to see. They're tiny.
They probably went with
Oh, they're just outside right now. Fortune.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
back in the north room,
Well, we're not. Well, we're not doing turn order here, so I don't know when I have a turn. And when I
actually,
don't.
we were. I gave you a turn. I gave Gloin a turn. I gave them a turn. That's what I did.
Okay.
So now we're back to
Ruckus.
Okay.
Ruck.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I will go down to that door.
You go up behind her. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did she close it, or is it?
No, she's opened it.
It's open.
It's open. You catch up to the mice. You see the mice kind of scurrying in behind her.
Okay. Oh, that's only one creature.
Oh, come in, darling. We'll have some fun in here.
So she and the mice are right here
Mhm.
somewhere.
Yeah, in between you. They're kind of along the wall.
Afraid I can't let you do that. I cast
Oh, why not?
Thunderclap.
Why should I not have every advantage that you would have? What makes you so much more special than us? Okay. You do your thunderclap.
Yep. So, burst of thunderous sound can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you has to do a Constitution failing throw.
Okay. First is the one that's already out.
This
Failed,
is-
likely. And then the two mice. Natural 20 for one. Thunderclap, is that a cantrip?
Yeah.
All right.
Do as a cantrip, so it. Yeah, so I guess if they save, then nothing happens.
Now, do they get blown away?
No.
Really not-
It's No, I don't. No, this is just a thunderclap, not the big
Okay, and how much damage do they take?
7.
Okay.
Human.
Talk about this.
Well, how rude. That was your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Gloin, you're up.
I'm catching up with you.
Okay.
Of course, everybody heard.
You get there and you see a mouse trying to scurry in. Yeah, they would.
They all heard the knock before, too.
I'm talking about us.
Yeah.
So is the mouse the only one that's within 5 feet of me?
No, this girl just popped out of form with a thunderclap. Maria's within 5 feet, I'd say.
Well, I get to pick.
And the mouse that's kind of underneath her, trying to scurry in the door.
Divine word and burning radiance of creature of your boy. That you can see within range 5 feet.
So you see the mouse and you see her.
So word of radiance again. Constitution 17 failing.
All right, first Maria fails, then the mouse. Does he still have it up? 19.
Save.
All right.
Hey, they weren't ones.
So 5 damage for
No, 5 plus 5 is 10.
10 points of damage.
Add your thing up.
All right. And it was a cantrip. All right. And they move in and shut the door.
What were you looking for? Constitution?
Yes.
-1.
Okay, so it was 18, which is still
Man, if I could have a business. I mean, what's the worst thing?
And then
What were the powers in there?
They use them on us.
Lightning.
Oh, gee, that's. We have to be in a straight line.
Actually,
I think it comes from the sky.
the last that.
I don't think lightning was in this. Lightning.
No, yeah, this one was.
The one you really like.
The Mind Blank,
Yeah.
Gift of
Suggestion.
Flight, and Power of Persuasion. One he wanted.
What? I did all of them?
No, the part.
No, he was.
You wouldn't even have to use your weapon. Just talk everyone into being your buddy.
What was it? What was the gift?
Suggestion, mind blank, and
Mind Blank, Flight, and the Power of Persuasion. Cast an action 3 times. You wind up with an extra finger on each hand, but you crave pleasure and need others to create beauty for you.
Like what else?
Okay. Their turn is done. We're back to Ruckus. Door is closed.
You'll have a fireball. Open the door.
Open the door. No,
Because she died at one point.
Oh.
Oh, did one of them die?
Yeah, earlier.
Near
the
death.
skull,
Oh, yeah.
skull fireball.
What? Say again, what's in this room?
Mind Blank.
Yeah.
So that's the whole protect your head for a year. Gift of Flight, you grow skeletal wings, 50 feet of flight speed.
Mm-hmm.
Eat bones or grave dirt to survive. If you don't within 24 hours, you die. Pretty. And the Power of Persuasion.
Okay.
Cast as an action 3 times.
You open the door and you see the 3 amber sarcophagi. You don't see them.
This is a solid floor, right?
And solid floor,
Turn
solid
into
roof.
my-
Maybe. So I will use perception to see if I hear mice squeaking around. This is 19.
19. That's really good, but you don't sense anything. You don't sense mice scurrying around as you kind of look around and.
Huh. And did the sarcophagi look the same?
Yeah. It's as if they disappeared. They're just not in there.
Sarcophagi have a sold out light that came on.
Let's take a pause right here, and we're going to go to the other room because there might, with the thunderclap, there might have been a reaction, right? As we go back to the Katota.
Although with me,
Wes,
around, it kind of happens about every half hour anyway, right? Oh, he's sounding off about something.
Wes?
Yeah.
So you heard a thunderclap, and you look to the south, and you see Ruckus and Gloin back at the previous room. There is a female standing in front of Ruckus, who's moving into the door and closing the door behind her. But that's on the one hand. On the other hand, you hear Olak saying, a shield guardian. And you heard a little back and forth with Olak and Gloin about some sort of amulet.
Well, what Ruckus does in closed rooms with women is
with mice.
Well, I thought I saw you go in there with one.
Well, one
Right.
was yeah.
No,
Yes, you would not have seen the
to
mouse.
clarify, Ruckus did not go in. The woman went in and closed the door,
Okay.
separating the two. So technically, you're still out here when.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Strider, you have the same choice.
I would stick with the shield guardian.
All right. Would you like to move into the room?
Sure. Close to the door, though, still.
All right. How about you, Strider?
Strider would bolt his normal movement towards where the thunderclap came from, because clearly something's up.
Sure.
So I would charge down the hallway towards Gloin and Ruckus, going, "What's going on?
Yeah.
What happened?"
And Ruckus kind of looks at you and gives a nod, and he moves into the room.
And I look over my shoulder and say, "The witches are back."
So,
And as a bonus action, I would summon my flame blade.
ooh. All right.
Something's going on.
So during all this, you're meditating. You hear it, but you're blocking it out. You can choose to drop your spell, and
I'm gonna keep with it because I only hear one person running, and there doesn't seem to be any follow-up noises.
Okay, Gloin, you hear Ruckus go in there and say, "Where'd they go?" Maybe you step into
Seriously? Yeah, I step into the room too. Going, what do you mean there's nothing in here? They can't just disappear. Passive perception of 19. Do you want me to roll for perception?
Yeah.
But I mean, he already rolled something.
It's all happening at the same time, so you might hear me like,
Yeah.
or see me.
So 16-ish. Yeah. Yeah. So from what you can tell, it just seems like there's nothing in here.
Where'd they go?
No. It all looks the same. I don't know.
Do they announce? I'll try
Yeah, I
and
don't
see.
know.
What Ruckus gets for chasing magic ladies.
He was trying to help.
It's sort of my fault because they were hanging out in my pocket for a while and I didn't say anything.
For the last 15 minutes. I said
until Marika's like, we can't let the witches get that stuff. And then they went, that's a good idea.
they said, you said, well, that first door's already closed. And they go, damn.
Gotta go. All right. So where are we at?
So, appearing right in the middle of the floor
What floor?
The one that you guys are in.
right here is a potted plant. Out of nowhere. Here.
How did Todd get there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This isn't the same. It's got a big old fat head, and its flower petal is kind of the shape of a bullhorn, and it's just, it's shrieking.
Feed me, Seymour.
Beat me to it. I was right there.
It's shrieking. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Me too.
Painfully so.
Yeah.
Con save. 20.
All right. Yeah.
Plus how much?
2. It says there if he had his thing.
Oh.
Yeah. I see. I saw a 4 on the.
Yeah, it's a +2.
Yeah. So you fail.
Yeah.
And so I don't have the stats for this. Basically, what it is it's a loud alarm causing you to grasp your ears to run out. You aren't incapacitated, and you have some control of yourself. You, Gloin, your instinct is to flee, so you get to move your distance away to get away from the sound.
Okay.
As your action. Otherwise, everything you do is at disadvantage as you're. I'd say you're deafened, but it's really, I guess you're deafened.
Okay.
But you're not running. You're deafened, but you're fleeing.
So I'm out the door.
On your turn, you have to use your action movement to get away. So you're fighting against that. You don't have to move away, but right there's a plant. Kind of appeared out of nowhere.
So one more time. It was
Blind.
help
Blank.
with talking people into stuff, but you grow an extra finger.
On each
And you have
hand.
to have pleasure.
Yeah. Crave pleasure and eat others' grief. 3 times.
And that was the south one?
It's the second one. So whatever this room.
So probably the far one.
One over there.
So yeah, it'd be Rux's turn.
So we remember the one about the power of persuasion was this one?
He read it third, so I'm going to assume if you went
Oh, okay.
clockwise, it's the bottom.
That's the south one. That's what I thought.
You can
Okay.
touch them each to find out.
Have to do with that screen.
So
He was in the room. He should remember which.
yeah. All right. So
I
I'm
didn't-
covering my ears because of this nasty plant.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go over and touch the south one with my elbow.
You touch the one with
What?
Yeah. It's 13. Yeah, the south one. All right, and so this is Shame Amore, the Lady of Delights. Power of Persuasion. Which allows its beneficiary to cast suggestion spell as an action, and saving throws against the spell have a disadvantage. After it has been used 3 times, the dark gift vanishes. But you have an extra finger in each hand, and you can't get enough pleasure, and you desire others to create beauty for you at all times.
Sold. Do it. I want it. Go.
Okay. Then what? That's your turn. You accepted the gift. As a finger sprouts on your hand.
I'll put my brand new fingers in my ears.
Brand new finger in the ears.
See how
Gloin, that's your turn. As you move out, Gloin, you stepped up here.
Mhm.
Gloin, you moved out, something like that.
Yeah.
As you shake off you can hear the loud noise coming from the room, but you've been in a room with a fire alarm before where it's just shrieking and you really can't think of anything else. Strider, it's your turn.
Gloin, you came out of there awful quick. What's going on? What's the noise?
Oh man, there's like a flower in there. It sounds like a siren going off. It drove me nuts. I had to get out of there.
Huh. Where's Ruckus?
I don't know. I just wanted to get out of there. He must have stayed in there. I don't know how.
Stay in there. That doesn't sound wise.
Oh, we're talking about Ruckus, right?
Yeah. All right. Hang on.
Well, for all I know, he's going for that persuasion one. Remember? You know how he drooled over it.
Yeah.
We had to wipe the amber thing off from the drool.
Hang on. All right. So I will. Strider's going to approach the door.
As soon as you step in the door, you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. I haven't crossed the threshold yet.
Well, you're right in front of that door. Once you step in front of that open door,
Okay.
you're gonna have to make that saving throw.
Oh, the door's still open.
Yeah. Well, I assume you left it open.
I wouldn't have taken time to shut it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, because you just
So
I just wanna get out of
you
there.
would know
You
that
assumed
as
I
you
was
stepped
dying.
in there that it's getting uncomfortable. I will let you pull back if you want to.
Probably couldn't think of anything
So you'd
else
be-
but getting out of
Essentially here.
Yeah. Okay.
As you start to move there, it starts to get uncomfortable. And so you make a decision right now
Yep.
if you want to move into that and make a saving throw or if you want to stay out.
I
Well,
will.
better than me.
I will stay out. And it looks like I can see Ruckus, so I can see maybe what.
Mhm.
I want to make sure he's okay, so I will stay
Yeah, oh.
where I am.
He's like this.
But he's not on the ground. He's
Right.
not floundering. So. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that seems a tall order.
All right, so I will hold where I am. I'm like, okay, this is uncomfortable. I don't like that, but I can see him, so I can back him up. So that's where that'll be. I've moved,
Yeah.
and I've made the decision to stay put. And I will say, I will hold. Let's see, what will I hold? I will hold. The one offensive cantrip I've got. I will hold my frostbite cantrip, and if something, if the plant makes a move for him or something, then I'll
Sure.
zap it. Or
Sure.
if anything else appears in there to attack.
That's your turn.
Yes.
The door closes.
Ow. Okay. Well.
The three girls appear.
Oh my.
Where's the other one?
Hi, brother.
Mm,
They each have swabs of something in their ears.
yeah.
Fancy that.
They each have an extra finger. And it says, "Oh, Ruckus, we're so glad you joined us. Come, let's partake of the other gifts." You get to fail 3 suggestions.
Ooh.
Wow.
But you have,
Whoa. What were the other
and you have
ones?
disadvantage on
So
it.
they're each using one of their shots of the suggestion thing on me.
Yes.
You get the gift of persuasion, but you don't get the gift to not
Is it-
be persuaded.
And that's the other gift. That's the mind blank that's also in here.
Oh, that works against persuasion too.
Yeah.
Any
'cause it's-
charm.
It was
You're
about like reading your
immune to
mind and
charm.
stuff.
Yeah, immune to psychic
Psychic.
damage, immune to divination harm, wish spells, resistant. I didn't get it all, but
Okay.
that was the gist of it.
So your
They
next,
get a gift of flight that
So I have-
they
might be
they
giving.
each take you by an arm,
So I have to do with disadvantage a wisdom save against 3 of them.
and they take you to this one to the, what is this, east? And this is going to give you flying speed.
So okay, hang on, but they've each suggested that we partake in the other stuff, or I'm fighting the suggestion to do this.
Well, the first one suggests it, and we'll see how you do.
Okay. Okay, so it's
This-
wisdom. Wisdom with disadvantage against. Is it wisdom saving throw?
Suggestion says wisdom save.
Okay. So my plus nothing means disadvantage is a 10.
A 10. Yeah, touching this feels like a great idea. Wings, you get a flight speed.
Oh.
You get to eat bones.
I don't know where
Or
we're gonna
dirt.
find both.
Grave dirt.
Or
Yeah,
dirt.
and it basically, I was just reading, basically, as long as it's not a suggestion to physically hurt myself, right? Suggestion must be worded in a manner that is to make the course of action sound reasonable. Are there obviously harmful acts? So this is not obviously harmful. This is benefit.
Or die.
Well, shit. So I guess I failed, so I want to go along with it, right? I can't counter it or suggest something bad. It's kind of...
That's how the spell works.
I'm through. Yeah.
If you wanted to do something to cause yourself to pass out, I don't know if you'd have a way to make yourself unconscious.
Sleep on myself.
I don't think I... Yeah. Unless I...
Wake up.
Yeah, unless I shoot myself. Why would I do that?
Well,
Hanging out with
by the time you're out of this
three
room,
attractive women and they're saying, let's go shopping for the upgrade.
Yeah, and as they cast a suggestion, they're touching it right with you.
Yeah. What did this one do?
All right, so
wings.
this is
Yeah, I'm getting
your.
wings.
Eat
You
grave
grow
dirt.
skeletal wings.
Yeah, but I have to eat something every day.
Eat bones or grave dirt to survive.
At
A
dawn,
pound.
if you haven't eaten at least 1 pound of
Yeah.
bones or dirt in the past 24 hours, you die.
Okay. You could make an argument that Ruckus is very vain, and so he wouldn't do one of the ones that's going to make him look weird.
You mean
But-
like grow an extra finger?
Well, yeah, he did. Yeah. But like the ones, if it would make the ones that were about like his eyes would disappear or his face wouldn't work.
How
But-
regal would you look with a set of bone wings? How badass? would
bone
you-
wings with vacant eyes,
How badass would you
with a
be?
yellow glow.
And the bone, you could throw on a cape and probably hide those if the situation called for it. So
The bone wings?
yeah,
Well, just think about it.
Well, it depends
And then you just sprout them out when you want to intimidate
how
someone.
big are they? Well, guess you'll find out. I mean,
Okay.
convinced this is a great idea.
And so that was their turn. We're back. It's your turn. You've just accepted the 2 dark gifts now.
Uh-huh.
And these lovely ladies, it's still shrieking, right? You
Yeah.
still have the disadvantage of the loud noise. They've saddled up to you. They're all lovey-dovey. Oh, Ruckus, you're so awesome.
Boy, if you
So
were
are they
Can I across the
I-
door at some point?
On your turn.
Oh, my turn.
Are they accepting
I-
these two and getting wings?
I'm not gonna do it.
You said they were touching.
Oh, yeah.
so
Oh, yeah.
They're doing it. And
Yeah.
the other one in
Those
this
two
room
do.
is,
All of them have the suggestion ability now. The 2 next to them now have the wings.
The third one is the mind blank.
the mind blank thing. No one can read your mind. You're immune to psychic damage. You move, but you have no eyes. Yeah, no, Ruckus ain't going.
But you
for
can
that
still
one.
see.
Yeah, but Ruckus ain't going for that one. He's about to charm and looks. And
I
it's hard to
understand.
charm people when you look like an empty skull.
Little
Something out of hell.
Yeah,
That just means you. Maybe I'll cancel the disadvantage you have on the. But we'll see if we get there.
You gotta pass.
Ruckus is just gonna head for the door,
So disengage.
disengage, and head for the door with
You-
his ears plugged. And
So-
I'm gonna body check her out of the way if I have to.
all right, give her a
She-
shove.
if
This is
she's-
a strength contest.
All right.
She's like blocking the door,
Yeah, she's standing there.
but I got to get her out of the way to get
Oh,
the
yeah.
door. Okay. So strength is not my big spot.
Oh, well, you can use. Yeah, it's your strength.
Unless I
Strength or dexterity.
do something to zap her, but
Fireball. Kill 'em all.
Just flash nuke the whole room.
You have disadvantage, by the way.
because
Shrieking
of the
the noise.
shrieking,
Yeah.
even though I'm cover my
Yeah,
ears.
'cause you're-
Okay.
That yeah, I mean you're shoving her away, but either you're shoving her with your hands in your ears, or you're not, and you're
Yeah. Okay. So strength is plus nothing. That one.
and that one she only rolled a 6, and so she doesn't let you out as you're struggling.
Trying to do this like
Yeah.
this.
And we're to
You're gonna
going.
fail the persuasion, so you know what's gonna happen.
Gloin, it's your turn.
I should have just suggested to her to let me out. But
That would have worked. That likely would have worked.
yeah.
But you're still getting used to your new gifts.
Yeah.
All right, Gloin, what do you do?
On the noises.
This is still in there. So
The door closed.
I'm going to. I know I'm gonna.
Need to do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the door, and I don't care. Got my hands on my ears. I'm opening the doors, plugging my ears, and I'm casting. What do I see?
Well, first of all, you push the door, it opens an inch, and it closes back up as she's holding it closed. So you can use your action, perhaps, to push the door open, which would be a strength check.
Okay. But that's my action, isn't it? Once I do that, then I don't have another action.
Correct. And then you'll have a Constitution save because of the sound.
But if you can get it open, I'll charge in there.
You grab the door handle, it meets resistance. It's not locked, but you feel like there's someone holding it shut. What do you do?
Okay, but strength move. Yeah, I'm gonna. Although strength is not mine.
Mine either. So let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna push it open.
Yeah, you push it open, and she backs up 5 feet, and you step in the doorway, and you get to make a Constitution saving throw.
Are you good? Are you good?
Oh, I need to do a Constitution.
Yes. Now you're facing the full brunt of.
No, you fail.
So I'm running away.
So, yeah, I think you have like 5 feet movement. It's just enough to get around here.
But you pushed her out of the way and opened the door.
And that's right. Push her out of the way. The door is open. And now we'll move to Strider's turn.
So I will attempt to get in there. I know I have to do a Constitution save. Unnatural 20.
That'll do.
And so I can move in there.
5, 10.
And I'm like on one knee because I fell down when I tried to.
Yeah.
I tried to tackle her.
So
and
I'm
miss.
gonna grab a hold of Ruckus
15. Yep.
and
Drag them out.
Wait, let me go back. And
20,
face the barrel.
25. Yeah, you get them out the door.
I close the door.
No.
No, I can't.
Well,
That's an action.
you kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, even with
the save.
you save, you still have disadvantage.
Sure. Okay.
All right, so you make it out the door.
I'm going to close the door.
And I'm okay with that at this stage. I
want to do something.
got my
Well,
okay.
it's now their turn.
I know.
They kick the door closed,
Yeah.
and it's now Ruckus's turn. With skeletal wings and extra fingers and all. What happened?
There.
What did you do?
Well, this.
They made an offer that I couldn't
What'd you do,
refuse.
Ray?
I chose the persuasion when I decided to go for that, and then the wing one just sounded really cool. I don't know. They vexed me or something. They're just
Vexing.
they're so cute.
We got to get you out of here. Come on
think,
down the
I
hallway.
think they're bad news, and they're going shopping. I don't think we can stop them at this point.
Well,
But
there are worse things. I mean, the grand scheme of things.
I should have used my suggestion power.
Well,
So Strider, you're moving them further down the hall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just sort of.
All right.
He's just sort of punch drunk. Like, oh, I don't know what's going
Gloin,
on.
what do you do?
I
Door's
want
closed.
to push the door open.
The door's open. You see
Is
them.
that
all-
an action?
No,
Okay. Does it open?
it does, but now you have to make another Constitution saving throw.
Don't forget to cook it.
Huh?
Gotta cook that grenade.
Yeah, I want to cast my channel of divinity, Radiance of the Dawn, if I can get past the Constitution. I haven't yet.
Above
12.
a 10.
Nope. You have to retreat
How far?
as far as you can in your movement, which is 20 feet.
Well, 30 feet.
Well, I thought you had 25 movement.
25, but my
You moved 5 to get there, so you have 20 feet left.
20 feet. So if I want to cast, if I can, you'll let me, one of my channel divinities.
Okay.
So he wants to go not at an angle.
If he went
wants to go
straight back so he could still
across.
see it, he
As
could.
an action, you can.
Go ahead.
As an action, I can use channel divinity and present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature that doesn't have total cover within 30 feet must make a con-saving throw, or take 2d10 plus 9 damage.
Yikes. Okay. So you do it.
Yeah, into the room.
Right, he probably would have had it like in his hand when he opened the
And
door.
and this was what saving throw?
Constitution.
So 19, 17, and
Jesus.
7.
Oh, Jesus.
One failed.
Again.
One failed.
One fell.
These are tough broads.
They are tough broads.
Lucky broads.
Yeah.
That too.
And each time they touch one of these things, they're
11 points of damage?
Powerful.
11 plus 9.
20.
Yikes.
Nice.
All right.
Well, yeah, and actually, if they,
You see,
Half on a pass.
if they do the mind thing, then
Alright.
I don't know if
Alright.
that's a suggestion.
So
that
the
will work
one
on
takes
them.
20, the other
Yep.
two take 10.
so this one, you see one of them fall as you turn and run away.
Well,
Well, the
We'll
raised
see.
dead's in the locked room.
right.
They're really bad. One they couldn't get in.
Well, they have
We'll see.
maybe. Anyway, and I suppose then they'd probably shut the door.
Well,
Well,
Strider, it's your turn.
So, you want to let the other guys have some turns before?
Yeah, I guess
Because that-
Irina is talking to Katota saying, there seems to be some action down there. Katota, Olak, should we go help?
Are we hearing
somebody's
the sound of
attention.
bad things happening?
Something's happened to Ruckus. What is there something growing out of his back?
What did he? All right.
Well, I mean, they maybe had a couple turns in here while this was all going on before they have to come.
Maybe one
Deal
turn.
with my
We didn't.
shenanigans.
These are all 6 seconds. I don't think there would have been much.
Okay.
They're not doing much up there except trying to figure out Olak's trying to figure out
The shield guardian.
Shield guardian.
Yeah. All right. This will be here when I get back. All right. Let's go. Let's go help Ruckus.
I think it's too late.
Yeah. I'll navigate out.
How far along are the spell?
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
I mean, these are 6 second turns. That's
Oh.
probably a stretch.
I'll with the same attitude that
Oh, wow.
Olak has.
Yeah, but you were way in there and your door was closed. I mean,
Well, you hear a fire alarm. Are you
Yeah.
just going to ignore it?
That's right.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah,
Yeah,
wah.
the door's open.
Because I'm hearing it through the walls.
I mean, you step out, you see Strider and Ruckus kind of running towards you, but you see Ruckus with these bones things coming off his ragged, leathery wings on the bones.
his hands look bigger than normal.
His-
With the extra fingers.
He has gloves on, 5 fingers, and a pinky coming out, bare skin.
All my clothes are burnt too. I must look like hell.
What is
Yeah.
what do his eyes look like?
They seem normal.
Okay. And I would sense that I would assume that there's a look of genuine kind of overwhelmed, punch drunk fear, like what the hell just happened? I realize he's not like a malevolent monster now.
Well, Strider's got him in tow.
That's
I mean,
true, yeah.
I mean,
Well, he's got wings growing out of his back.
I know, but
I understood the fingers when I saw him, but I knew he was going to be tempted by
10
that.
seconds.
Yeah, so I'll run towards them and say, "What's going on?"
Well, you ran to the door and came out, and you said that. Strider, Katota, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I would follow as well.
You step out, you take a look, and you see them all coming down.
Yeah, we turn our back on Ruckus for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Finds trouble.
Yeah. See what happens?
At least 18 seconds.
And I assume the three of you keep moving up, right?
yeah.
By now, the door has closed.
They're good.
Yeah. Power hungry
They're going shopping. They're
females.
Down to 2 though.
They were completely genuine. Well,
when we closed the door.
2 were, one had collapsed when you closed the door, but like you said, they have tricks up their sleeves to handle that type of stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Is this like Halloween or something?
yeah.
Yeah. Focus. Yeah, that's it.
It's one of them have red hair and really skinny and goes.
We're kind of out of we're kind of out of initiative right now. Well, we got 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Whose turn is it?
So,
Oh well, we go back to turn
where
order.
am I gonna get?
So let's start with Vrinka. Vrinka, all this is happening. What do you want to do?
What am I gonna
I'm going to
put
ask him
bones
what's
in?
going on.
Well, ask him what's going on.
Grave dirt.
That's going to be my turn.
All right.
Every
My
day.
6
So
seconds.
Vrinka,
What?
He said.
A
What?
pound of grave dirt,
a pound of grave dirt
Or bone.
or bone.
or a pound of bone.
Or mixed. Pound of it total, whatever.
Man,
Bone burger.
Good luck finding great.
Or bone mud patties. There we go.
Or
That's
you can make an appeal to a god and see if they will
Yeah.
intervene on your behalf.
I was okay with the
It's
finger
like
thing, but I didn't
misery.
really want this.
Hey,
You might have a good case
my
for that
last
one.
adventure, I
you
didn't
were
want to be a
willing
female.
participant.
I ended up being a female.
He asked you what's going on.
Yeah, I asked you what's going on,
asked
so
what's
you'll
going on.
explain to me.
I
We don't have to waste time
chased the
on that.
witches into the room. They disappeared. I, on impulse, decided to go ahead with the suggestion one. That one seemed like it would be useful, and I could even just burn through it because it goes 3 times and it's done. And then they used their voodoo on me and convinced me to do this crazy wing thing, and now I have to eat dirt. I'm like, I have to eat dirt or bones every day.
It was very special dirt too.
I
We're
know.
gonna have to figure out how to get you fed for today.
Graveyard.
We haven't found any bones in here, have we?
Oh, we found some
Oh,
bones.
there's Vilnius lining.
Yeah.
I mean, there was some skulls.
right.
Where did we see skulls?
Flame
The flame
skull.
skull.
Flame skulls.
There's pieces of them lying around too.
Hey,
They're
Sure.
still there.
Olak smashed them.
Okay. Well, if we can get that door
Let's
open
get.
again.
Let's take care of these dang witches once and for all.
Well, that thing is going off, and you gotta. And you can't
And
just.
they can cause they did the suggestion one. That means they each
So
Used
all
up
we
with
have to do is
3
cover our ears, right?
suggestions.
If we can't hear them, they can't suggest anything. Do we have any spells to like make them silent?
kill them.
That's my theory, but
Yeah. I mean, I think I killed one, but they've got killing spells. It's probably back live again.
and I'll point to Irina. Stuff
Which?
some cotton in your ears.
If they die, do they automatically lose the thing?
If they go down.
I kill them and find out.
I
Hey!
did kill them.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do?
I'm
So,
I'm
but
starting to
that's right.
stuff in my ears.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to be able to hear them.
So how are you gonna kill them?
I
Wait
just
a
lift
minute.
my sword up.
Wait a minute.
Ooh,
Wait a
I
minute.
have a thought.
So they can fly. Do it.
Open the door. I'm gonna stand
Stuff
way
your
back
ears
here.
first before you fireball us.
Yep. Okay. Fire. Okay. So I'm back in front. He's
Everybody
gonna
does-
open the door. I'm gonna throw a fireball in it.
Wait. Everybody put stuff in your ears to not hear it. Everybody agree to that?
Yes.
Vrinka is, or Ruckus
Ruckus.
is thinking. I haven't heard from Katota and Olak.
If you don't say it, you don't do it.
Wes?
I mean, I guess I don't know why we're hunting down the witches other than they might theoretically be,
They're already doing it.
because we attacked them.
Is suggestion the same as being charmed? Or is it
We didn't tell them to go running
creatures
into that
can't be
room.
No. It's just the suggestion thing says creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. I'm supposed to have advantage against being charmed, but
you had disadvantage anyway from the
disadvantage from
and you only rolled one, so I think you're probably washed.
So yeah, all right.
Yeah, what are we doing?
So,
Or are we pondering it for a week and we'll pick this up next week? Or do you want to try to do something?
Seems like we're going witch hunting.
It's not like you have to work tomorrow.
so
Or you do it. Yeah. Right.
So one of these two rooms up here, I think
Yeah.
it might have been the bedroom, or
Yeah.
maybe it was the shield grade. One of these rooms had spider webs, some webs around. I thought I remember a description of
Could have.
Yeah, the bedroom did.
the
Sure.
bedroom did. This one here. All right. So so I'm going to step into this bedroom,
Okay.
and I'm looking. Well, bottom line is this. No. So if there are webs, there must be spiders, right?
Okay.
High probability. Something. Is there at least one?
Are you looking for them?
Yes.
You're looking for, so you're going to use your turn to search for spiders in the room.
Sure.
Okay. So, and how are you doing? Are you just looking around, or are you flipping over the bed? You're flipping over the mattress?
Well, I don't. Good point. How do I want to do this?
Well, you said the furniture was falling apart and had spider webs on it.
Yeah.
So
are you, but I mean, by first look, do you see a spider?
No.
Probably not.
If I do an investigation of the webs, I don't want to disrupt it because I don't want to scare them
Well,
away.
if you're doing an investigation, you're actively poking and prodding things.
Oh.
I'm on the other side of the hallway. He's open the door. I'm throwing a fireball.
Okay.
Well, we're not to the space. We gotta get down there.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
but,
So is that
but
perception then?
tell me what you're trying to do.
I want to find spiders. I want to know if there are spiders in this room.
Okay. So, seems highly unlikely, but I'll give you a chance.
Okay.
On 18, 19, 20, there are. Okay. It's freezing cold, right?
Oh.
It's a 15. Yeah. So you're looking all over the place. You see this webs. Maybe those, because cobwebs can form from dust also,
Sure.
right? But if there was, they're long gone. You don't see any actual spider.
All right.
darn, that's cool.
Yeah. All right.
So while you do that,
Yep.
that
Yeah, that was my turn.
while you do that, Varinka
Yeah, I'll run down there.
runs down here.
I'm on
Gloin,
all the way on the other side of the wall, away from it.
all the way back here.
Yeah.
And
He's opened the door.
You
and throwing
give it a
over.
bonus
strong-
action, I'll summon my echo right next. The echo will be right in front of the door. I'll be next to it. And I'll open the
Olak
door.
will flank on the echo side as well.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'll open the door.
You open the door,
And kind of, the echo will get out of the way of the incoming.
and you see one of the women on the ground holding up the other one, looking at you with puppy dog eyes, like she's dying.
I see coldness in my eye because it's a gray
There's
shadow of an
a
echo.
A fireball lands in there.
Oh boy, you're making up for all those ones.
34 points of damage.
Yes, fire.
As you flash burn the three witches. You know, the first their hair catches fire, their face starts to melt, and they go, no, as they all die.
Up
We
Barry
don't
Salem.
need anything else being
Save the bones.
Save the bones!
Save the bones!
Well, assuming that it's not like
you cremated him, though. I don't know if there's any
maybe I was gonna say if it's not true cremation level, you might still have a shot.
Only thing left, as everything seems to catch fire and burn away, is a singular hat.
That's like, I'll bet that's a title.
And taking a
Even
look
the
at the
bones?
head.
We need the bones!
Well, the clothing, everything's melting. It's just symbolizing that this hat there's some old magic in that old hat.
that old hat is indestructible.
Well, magic items are a little bit more.
Imagine the horn thing goes.
So, by the way, I am running
Yeah.
out of spell slots.
Yeah.
That was my last 4th level spell.
Hold on, because I haven't seen a good up.
No, he was just like, "Oh, we're done with these."
I don't have any 3rd level, 4th level. I have
Yeah.
one
One of the
second
reasons I
level.
was
That was a good
Quite
investment,
sure
though,
why I
because if they had gotten to the other stuff, like if they just gotten to the other stuff in the far other part,
Yeah, the suggestion was dangerous. If they could have, but
Now you have it.
so I would go down. So they just evaporated. They're gone, other than the hat.
Well, their bodies are flaming away.
Oh, okay.
Dead. They're dead.
You need to
Okay.
go collect.
Yeah, when you're done roasting them,
the flesh
I
is
need
sufficiently burned off.
I need the bones.
But
Hope
it's
you enjoyed
not
the
just
taste.
bones; it's bone dust, isn't it?
Grave dust.
You said
Grave
1
dust.
pound of bones or grave
Grave
dust.
dust.
Grave
Grave
dirt. Yeah. So 1 pound of bones.
Pound? How much?
I don't know. We don't
Couple of-
have grave. I haven't seen a grave runner, so I don't think he's finding any grave
Couple
dirt
of-
anywhere.
Well, and it's
grab
not
a
like
femur.
I could just take a femur and eat it with my regular teeth, right?
I don't know what you're gonna do.
There's a dead vampire down in the basement, right?
The point is, can you eat a bone? I can't.
You have to grind it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Did you bring your bone grinder?
I have a mortar and pestle in my med kit.
There you go. Yeah.
So I can spend like all freaking day grinding.
Well,
Beggars cannot be choosers, my lord.
It's gonna be my.
very good.
Hey, we can go to the mill and mill him.
That's gonna be my whole life.
Oh, the mill!
The
Oh, no!
Burn that place down the
To
ground.
the mill!
Where would you like to end for the evening?
Back before I had these stupid wings.
This is probably as good as any.
I have a
I've done
feeling
in
Where
a
there's
would you
nothing
like?
in that room.
Where would you like to be?
I would definitely like to get the detect magic in that room. And
Yeah,
in
you
the
do
other
your
room.
detect magic, and there's nothing to worry about.
In either one of those rooms.
Well, in the other room is the shield guardian
Right.
that you feel like could be activated by magic.
And we discovered that that's the
The detect magic is the hat is magical.
So we're taking the hat with it.
and then we're gonna go back to the first room and open that door again.
Yeah.
Well, unless someone wants to cast knock again
I don't have.
He does.
He's out of knock.
Uh-huh.
Well,
at that level.
I could do it. Yeah, I could do it at a higher level. But why would
And
we
then
go
we
back
take a
in
short
there?
rest to get the amulet to activate the.
Oh, it's on. It's on
Do
the
we
dead.
want to activate the shield guardian?
I don't know. Our tinkerer says what?
Person with the amulet can control the shield guard. You would know that, Olak.
Oh,
So
all right.
it-
Yeah,
it
we
can help
want the
us?
amulet.
What?
It could help us.
Yeah, maybe.
It's
Probably.
made out of wood.
You know, it's made of. This is a badass shield guardian. These are
Wood and steel.
142 hit
For-
points. This thing is.
As long as we can control it, yeah.
Sounds like
The ritual. The doing a spell is a ritual. If you take 10 minutes, can you do that with any spell?
any R next to it.
Oh,
But it takes 10 minutes, right?
yeah. But I'm just wondering if I
10
can.
minutes in a battle.
Yeah, but if we're not doing anything,
the whole night.
maybe I could save the spell slot.
Yeah.
You also have to have ritual casting.
Oh,
Is that something you get as a sorcerer?
I don't think so. I've not seen anything that says that.
So there's a shield guardian.
Nice.
Oh boy.
So
Gunned.
I have a bunch of sea in front of it, but I don't have any ritual spells. I know.
Okay, I was trying to get you into a room here, so you're somewhere halfway safe.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome idea.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
in the room
that
with
seems good.
in the room with the shield guardian.
Sure.
You guys remember
So-
why
Sorry, my bad.
temple, right?
I keep trying to help. Are you doing? There you go. What'd you say, Wes?
You guys remember why we're in the temple, right?
Some sword.
The sword that we need to take on Strahd.
Well, we've cleared half of the temple now.
You hope.
The known
I
temple.
feel like we've
anyways.
cleared more of a fourth of it.
Well, we got upstairs, downstairs, and
Did
Did you?
Side.
Did you? Yeah, you've only done.
this half,
Yeah.
right?
Fair enough.
The first floor, there's no entrance downstairs.
Yeah, I'd
on
say
each
you've
side.
done this part of up and the top floor and the bottom floor.
My issue here now is to get to the other side, we got to go through lightning strikes.
Unless there's another way around.
Do you see another way around?
behind it.
There's no outlet
Sorry.
of that room.
Well, if we got rid of the iron plate, we'd go upstairs.
How do you get rid of
How are you
that?
gonna climb up there through air? You got to fly?
Yeah.
You got to carry us all up there with
Somebody just sprouted wings. What? Are you gonna sprout wings and fly? Oh,
you? Well, is he carrying us? How are we getting up there?
Yeah.
and I don't think you could fly through a hole that small. It's only 5 feet.
Yeah.
You'd have to get a lot of momentum. Anyway,
So my point being again,
When does the wings wear off?
It doesn't.
Ever?
well, after you,
There's
yeah.
nothing on that one about it.
So you
wearing off.
have that. Well, let's look at it again. Let's look at it.
All the other ones had
The other one, that
limitations.
was what I was thinking, was even I could just say, pick your nose, pick your nose, pick your nose, and it would be over. But this one didn't.
Yeah,
Yes,
because
some of them,
because you have
like spider walking didn't. It's just a passive effect.
because you always have flight. You always have the wing.
I said I will die if I don't eat.
Correct, but it doesn't say you use it for a year and it's gone. Like the
Yeah,
other ones, you use
yeah,
3 times
yeah.
and it's gone. This one is
Indefinite.
indefinite.
All right. So,
So
now
long as you-
you've got a new goal in life.
I wonder, larger
Now-
restoration.
Now the suggestion
So that it got it
3 times.
Yeah,
This isn't a curse.
if I was more willing to do it.
Sounds
It's
like
not
a
a
curse to me.
Well, yeah,
Well, there's a cost.
right. He made a deal with a god for a gift.
The greater restoration probably still won't.
Maybe negotiating with another god might, though.
A wish.
A wish spell might work if you can find it.
But now you're looking for a high level
But
mage.
you got to be careful
this-
because
so
that other, the one you didn't take,
Or genie.
is resistant to
So
the wish.
the
or
spell
whatever, so-
magic probably
That's what I was just wondering about. Is it a magical
No.
effect?
No,
magical effect.
this is a gift from God. and That's not going to work. But
Okay,
but maybe you
wish.
can ask for it for a different god.
It's not it's not the end. Like it's a pain in the butt to eat a pound of bone.
There's a big pain in the butt. First, you got to find a pound of bone, and then you got to grind it up. So
you
I
got
can eat
bones all around you. Finding bones isn't going to be a problem.
it. Grinding them up so I can
Didn't
eat
say
it. isn't gonna be a
human
problem.
bones.
But I
That's
got to
true.
grind them up so I can eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can work out a process for that, right?
Oh,
We're smart people. We can come up with something.
maybe your big construct dude can grind them up for me.
See, another reason to get him working.
Right.
And
But to do that, you have to get in the room.
Technicalities.
So what I'm getting at is maybe when I get in this room and take a long rest.
at least it's
Kids later
super
need-
quick.
Long rest.
It's
It's only like
2
2 in
o'clock.
the afternoon.
We can't take long rest. We just can't do that. 8 hours in this weather?
All right,
Now without a
then.
fire.
Well,
We
there's
have a
surely
razor
some
in the
wood around
wagon.
here we can burn.
And the
Yeah,
smoke would
scraps.
suffocate us.
Okay. That's where we end.
Ooh, we got a lot done.
Oh man, that was
We didn't
hilarious.
really leave the area, but we got a lot done.
I'm glad you appreciated it, Ken.
Better you than me.
Oh man. I was muted for a good chunk of it because I was just chuckling.
All right. Next week, continue on.
So yeah, we'll just work out a process. Get the bone grinder working at the lodge, and
If
all
only there was
those ravens
if
coming
the-
in. All of those. We're gonna plan it.
Only
going
there
on
was
an
adventure for a week. I
selling
gotta bring
this stuff.
7 pounds of bone dust.
If only there was a place in Barovia called the Bone Grinder.
Yeah. If only there. Oh, we don't know about the rumors of that the pies have children in them. We probably were getting our.
What?
We kind of knew that. We suspected that.
I didn't.
I don't think Olak,
I think I
Todd,
killed the
Ruckus
fruit
knew
one.
though.
Did we ever eat the meat one?
Didn't matter. Good times, guys.
So yeah.
Well, I suppose I could end the stream. And stream. Night, everyone. Oh, before we go, one last thing from my favorite YouTube bard.
25 words are not enough to tell you all you need to hear. And here is my wish for everyone to have a happy
25 words are not enough.
Does a wish spell have to be 25 words?
No,
Or-
it's just a cute song.
Oh.
That's all it is. I thought it was clever. Not enough to wish someone a happy
New
new
26 words.
I saw something on Facebook. I think it said something. Did you realize that 22 sounds like 22?
I like it. I'm probably going to use it. And immediately.
I don't get it.
2020 was not a great year, was it?
No.